Oh, shoot. Nope. There you go. We're open.
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Sailor Nation Sports. Sailor Nation Sports is pleased, and I mean pleased, to bring you girls lacrosse from the beautiful campus of Mona Shores High School and Sailor Stadium for tonight's this afternoon's contest against the Wildcats of Jenison High School, my friend. And good afternoon there, Joseph.
It's a beautiful day. I'll tell you what, it's our last sporting broadcast that we're going to be doing this year, and it's girls lacrosse and then boys lacrosse following. Girls tonight. Originally it was going to be senior night, but apparently they had to switch it to Friday, so we won't be covering the senior night
here. I will be announcing that game here, which will be fun.
Yeah, but this is our last sporting broadcast. Yeah. We got some other stuff coming up here in just a little bit with the honors convocation and that kind of stuff. But yeah, we'll be talking about that in just
we've
a few
got
minutes.
Kim up in the crow's nets, as always. Kim in the best.
Yeah, we got a full crew here today. The only person that we're missing is two people.
With the Johnny Cam.
We're missing Steve and we're missing Connor. Connor's pretty much bailed on us for the remainder of his life. So
God,
we're just going to kind of forget about Connor.
So
just kidding, Connor.
We've got Kimmin in the crow's nest. We got Johnny with the Johnny Cam. He's over in the northeast corner. We got the Godfather here. We've got the Godfather, son that we dearly love and appreciate.
We absolutely love.
Wonderful. It's just the accolades were incredible. And then you got me.
Well, we like you too.
Gosh, thank you very much. So
we like you too.
We've got the Jenison girls are being introduced, and something. The boys lacrosse is night and day different than girls. For the girls, we announce every girl, and I say we because I had the honor of doing a game last week. All the girls on both teams are announced. On the boys, they aren't.
No.
The boys have 4 12-minute quarters. The girls have 2 25-minute halves. So it's a little bit different, but the play is still equally as good, as exciting.
The playing areas as well, you'll notice yellow lines versus white lines. Yep. The yellow lines indicate the zones for each side for the girls, while the white lines indicate the zones for the
a little bigger
boys.
Playing surface there.
Correct,
for the boys. But what's interesting, though, the boys do 12
quarters.
minutes each quarter for 4 quarters, so that's 48 minutes. But the girls, in essence, have 2 minutes more playing time than the boys do because they do 2 25-minute halves.
24s. I thought it was 24. Oh, it's 2:25.
No,
they actually do. You're right.
2:25, so it's 50 minutes where it's 40, but yet just some different things here that are going on with lacrosse. We want to welcome everybody wherever you are, however you may be tuning in with. We're glad that we're part of your evening, late afternoon and evening here.
And we're going to pause in talking for a few minutes while we get ready to do the national anthem.
It's always a nice rendition.
Always, yep.
Oh, are we still live? Or
We are. Yeah, we're still live.
We're still live. Okay, well, we're getting ready here. So it's OK Red in Jenison versus OK Green in Moon Shores here at Sailor Stadium on the campus of Moon Shores High School. And guys, it's absolutely what we were hoping it would be like in Michigan, right?
Yes.
72 degrees.
Without a doubt. I wish the entire summer was about like that.
Yeah,
that would be perfect.
The winds out of the west-southwest at 9 miles an hour. Did you know that, was it Bill Steffens turned 70 years old today? God, he's been around forever.
It's hard to complain about that, isn't it?
No, guys, no. He's got a good job. So we're getting ready here as the Sailors take the field here. Jenison is rallying around their coaches, stick up, getting ready to jump out on the field. Interesting, got to watch the officials check every one of the sticks for the netting. And I asked the athletic director, Todd Conrad, what you look for? He's looking for the depth of the net, make sure that it's not too deep, it's uniform. And it was really interesting because I didn't know what he was doing at this point. So each week I learned a little bit, some face-offs are a little different on the boys. They're down on their knees with the ball down on the ground. The girls are up, and they're holding it. They flip it up in the air like it's, and we'll see it there. Kim, and get a good shot of this face-off. You can't. It's pretty cool on how the girls do it. Really night and day different than the boys.
And you guys will have the opportunity to see that actually right after the girls versus Jenison game here. It'll be the boys lacrosse versus Holland Christian. So stay tuned right after this one.
So there it is right there. See, the girls are standing up. And they kind of flip it up in the air a little bit, and they're going to see who gets it. The boys then are down on their knees and their squats. It really is really neat. Oh, there's going to be a penalty there possibly for roughing. No, the officials don't call it. A lot of times if there's a penalty, you'll see a yellow flag on the ground. Scorekeeper to my left is Chris Benedict, head varsity boys hockey coach. And the chief executive officer of Sailor Hockey, Paul Tiefenthal, is your announcer. So we're going to tune in with those guys a little bit. Jenison setting it up right here.
Sailors were some defense to start off with. I graduated with the coach, Chip Vasquez, the Sailors girls varsity lacrosse coach. Great guy. He's been involved with the program for a few years now. Jenison looking to score. Great defense by the Sailors. Let's see if we can get an instant replay on that real quick, like Mission Insurance instant replay. And we're working with 2 different shots here on our instant replay as well. So next time we'll have the other one up as well. But I wanted to talk a little bit about some of the. We'll do it at the next kind of stoppage in play. Sailors moving into the Jenison zone at this point, looking to put some points on the board.
And you'll see a lot of man-to-man, girl-to-girl defense right here. You do see some zone at times, depending. But the object is really to keep a body on the offensive person. Different size sticks. You have long sticks. You have short sticks. The long sticks usually the defensive person will have them. The short stick will be for the offensive person.
Correct. Midfield and offense.
Yep. She's going in
Jenison
here right here.
Looking to get
shot.
in.
And well defended by
very
the
well
Sailors
defended. Here. Very well defended.
Yep.
So going back to my conversation with Coach Vasquez, he's really excited about the future on this. He said that all but the seniors on this team are brand new. This is their first year playing. And I believe there are 6 seniors. If I'm 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 seniors. 7 seniors on this.
On short team, yeah.
Yep. And this is a co-op. The girls is a co-op team. So this is co-op with Fruitport, Muskegon Catholic Central, and West Michigan Christian. But of those, Mona Shores has a senior. Let's see, 2, 3 seniors. Fruitport has 2, 3 seniors. 4 seniors.
Yep.
So
and the boys is a co-op as well, my friend. They've got 1 from Western Michigan Christian, 2 from Western Michigan Christian, and 1 from MCC. But the kid from MCC, we've just fell in love with his name, Gunnar Stout. Now,
yes,
Gunnar doesn't sound like a good name. I don't know what does.
So while we were looking at the who was going to be leaving and staying, the Jenison Wildcats go up 1-0 against your Sailors here. Still a 2-1-1-54 remaining here in the first half.
Game is the ladies' game is 2 halves long. Each half is 25 minutes in length. The field looks great.
As always.
Really, the only bad areas obviously is where the goalies are all the time the pounding, but in the middle of the field right there. Other than that, the Bard brothers have done just an outstanding job on the field and the maintenance of it after having a long football season going all the way into January and the wear and tear that the field took.
Sailors looking to make something move. A lot of moving around out there, not much. I'm not sure if they're not able to see anything that's coming available to them. I'd almost think at some point in time you've got to move that ball around. You've got to either get some passes, you've got to take some shots on goal in order to make something happen. Whether it's a rebound, whether it's a great pass and open something up. You've got to move that ball around a little bit faster.
Last Friday night, Chris Benedict, we got a ball in here, and it's it's a little bit smaller than a tennis ball, and it's made out of, but it is rock hard, and the boys can throw it between 70 and 80 miles an hour. If that hits you, it's going to hurt. It's like a rubber bullet going at you.
Yeah, I would not want to get hit by that. That is for certain. That is for certain.
Yeah.
So while they're on the timeout, we'll talk a little bit more. Coach Vasquez came up here and he was talking about how the future really, really does look bright. Again, only the 7 seniors on here have played before. Everybody else is brand new. This is their first year.
They're young.
They're very young. But he says that they are all picking up so fast on this. He says this is amazing. Plus, as you will see in the halftime in this game, the youth program, the U14 lacrosse, I believe he's got something like 26 girls to come up.
Yep.
So the future is very bright. He's going to be losing a few major players this coming season. We'll go into depth on those people here in just a few minutes, those girls.
It's almost a year-round sport for a lot of these kids. There'll be summer lacrosse, there'll be fall lacrosse, a fall lacrosse. The only time they really don't do it is in the wintertime. So there's a lot of clubs. There's a lot of club sports going on.
Sure. Yep.
For the girls to get experience, my friend.
So 1-0 still here as your Sailors trail the Jenison Wildcats. 20:53 left here in the first half. Sailors trying to pick that ball up, keep it in the...
Yeah, you know, the last game that I did, one thing that I did see is, and you'll see it when the boys are, just the intensity of the aggressiveness is just not quite there with the girls. It is, you know, with the boys. But I'll tell you what, it's fundamentally they are getting better each and every week. Setting up the offense right now, trying to find a little opening. Here goes the young lady. She's going down the middle. She got a little shot. There's a goal for the Sailors. Great shot right there across the middle. That's an instant replay shot.
Yeah, let's take a look at that on the Lake Michigan Insurance Instant Replay. Johnny right there, down there almost as a goal cam, and then we'll be able to see the one from top with Kimmin. Beautiful shot. That's awesome to even it up here, 1-1. Sailors make the score.
Kind of lulled them to sleep a little bit and then just busted right through.
Well, and I think it speaks to what the timeout probably was when you get down there. Go in, either drive, pass, or shoot. Make something happen. And I can only imagine that that's what Coach Vasquez was doing.
The timeout was well worth it then. You got the necessary result. After the face-off, Sailors get the face-off. After a time of trying to obtain the ball, they get it. Knocked out of her hand.
Abby Sykes was the one that scored that goal, and she is one of the coach's losses coming up here at the end of this season. Abby, she's the leading scorer with 27, now 28 goals. She's out of Fruitport, but a senior this year. Also, he mentioned they're going to be losing Ireland Gill as well. She's the second highest scorer on the team with 18 goals. So you've got a lot of goals. You've got more than 40. You've got more than 40 goals that are going to be leaving the team in 2 players right there.
Yep, so that's going to have to force him to find some other kids that are going to be really aggressive and can put the ball in the net.
So another goal by the Jenison Wildcats down at the Sailor end. We'll take a look at that on Lake Michigan Insurance Instant Replay. Just a good drive, getting too close into that net. It's hard for the goalie to get that little more emphasis on contact maybe. And I guess I got a question. Maybe Todd knows. Todd, question for you. Is there any difference in the contact rules for girls versus boys as far as the field contact? So there is not a lot of contact allowed. Okay. All right. Well, that makes it sense why we're not seeing as much.
Yeah, we don't see any.
So there is not any contact allowed. Really, it is only and from that perspective, I would think that you would drive in incredibly hard on these because if you know you're not going to get belted, you might as well be running as hard as you can. There's a good
kind of like the Sykes girl did in that first goal for us. She just dipped her shoulder and went in. You'll see a lot of that with the boys. Todd's son, Brain, did a real nice game that I had a chance to call. Had 9 goals, and he played so well. So they're trying to set up here, rotating around right here. You can just see the 3 girls. Oh, there's a set. Oh, almost a goal right there after the 3 girls went around that right side. Again, the girls right in the middle here, trying to get a stick on it. Trying to get it. Jenison trying to get it. Jenison gets it and breaks out of there. Well, now she drops it. Sailor's trying to pick it up. Sailor girl number 9 is going to get it. She's going to run it. Oh, so number 9 with the shot right there was
Ireland.
Ireland Gill had the shot, and you'll see them a lot of times where they bounce it off the ground to go in, and it's a lot harder for the goalie to stop the shot off of the ground than it is straight ahead.
Do you know, I noticed something when you're up here doing lacrosse.
Yeah.
You kind of like have a golf whisper to you about it when you're talking. Is there a reason why you're whispering? Are you like saving your voice because it's a long broadcast?
Well, it's 2 games, number 1 here, and it's not like, there's not that going on. So I'm kind of doing the
taken this Jim Nance. Yes, you've taken it a little bit too far. Jim Nance is not doing golf today. So
okay, well, Jim tweeted out to me over the weekend that he thinks I'm doing a good job, but I can just get the chords a little flowing, not so intense with the game right here. Let the game speak for itself.
Well,
let the game
there is some validity to that.
Oh, yeah,
we would like
to,
and you know what? We would like to thank everybody out there watching today from the John Vandervelde of Nexus Realty broadcast booth. We are live on both the Facebook page as well as YouTube. I would like to thank everybody, both Mona Shores and Jenison fans that might be watching us today.
Ireland Gill had the ball. She passes off to number 10, Jessica Eigenberg. Got a little timeout here, it looks like. Something's going on.
No, I think
not sure what. Okay, now they go.
Stoppage.
Yep. Yeah, a little stoppage of play here. She got a little shot right there. Oh,
looks like it's a goal.
Yeah, it looks like a goal. That's number 9 right there, Ireland Gill, with her 20th goal of the season.
Take a look at that.
Let's look at it on the Lake Michigan Insurance Instant Replay. Johnny's coverage, as well as Kimmons, and just basically a nice low shot. It's hard to dig those out of the ground like that. And I remember talking with Eric Carlson. Those shots down at the shins are really difficult for the goalies to pick up.
Right, and that's why, you know, how they bounce them off the ground. The goalies can wear shin protectors. They wear a chest pad that I didn't know, so a lot of stuff. And another thing you'll see different here with the boys and girls, the only one wearing a helmet for the girls is the goalie, where all the boys wear a helmet. Now, I don't know if it's because of the collision, and it's night and day different. It'll be fun to watch and see.
Well, it probably has to do with the contact.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, it's probably all to do with the contact.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
There's almost more contact in soccer than there is in lacrosse when it comes to girls, because there's a lot of body checking.
Oh, agreed.
And stuff in
Oh,
soccer.
absolutely.
I'm actually quite surprised by that.
So you noticed the Jim Nance
I did.
tone,
I noticed
right?
that.
It's a nice little.
You're trying to. It's like a silky smooth kind of a thing.
Again, I don't want to go bold with every sport. You know, it's a girls' sport. Let it speak for itself, and be kind of like when we do tennis next year. You know, let the volleys come to us. Don't let me go to them.
Well, I guess
it's
to
because
each their own.
No,
I mean, it works for you. It works for me.
Well, and it also works for Noah because of the love we have for Noah and you know, the gratefulness that he's being with us. He's probably exhausted from a long day at work.
What I do want to make sure is that it works for our fans as well.
Well,
so
the fans
if
are
anybody
the
out
most
there
important
has,
thing, right?
You know, any problems with
the golf voice that I have to say,
smooth move, Deborah.
Smooth move. Okay, there's Ireland with it.
How many nicknames do you have now, Nick?
You have more nicknames than anybody.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, we should do that. Right, exactly. Right now it's Smooth Move Davros right here. And but you know, Joe, you were talking about the seniors, you know, and you can just see that, you know, the Ireland girl. She's not shy about taking it in there and scoring, and that's where, you know, experience comes in.
But that also, I was going to say, it speaks a lot to the youth of this team.
And absolutely.
Coach Vesquez had mentioned, you know, all of the seniors are the only ones that have played before, so he's got a great interest and a heck of a lot of building available to him in the future. Good foundation. So.
Well, you know, I was talking to the hockey coach, Kurt Benedict, and his, you know, you looked at the hockey team. They're young. Their sophomores they're tough. They're going to be tough. Yes, they had some great seniors, but boy, I think the future for Mona Shores athletics all the way down the road here is going to be bright. Oh, okay, here it comes.
Noah, do you know if this Allison Fritz is any relation to Connor?
I'm not sure.
Be interested to find out.
Be nice if Connor was really paying attention to us.
He's probably not watching this.
Not at all, no. He's up in Onekama.
They don't get much internet up there.
No, they don't.
Kind of out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
Another goal by the Jenison Wildcats.
We got 13:58 remaining in the first half of action. Again, girls do 2 halves. Each half is 25 minutes at length.
So 3-2, Sailors are down. They trail. Beautiful day for some lacrosse.
Oh gosh, yeah. Oh yeah. Geez, I left school today up in Holton. It was 78 degrees up in Holton. The mecca of virtual academics.
The mecca, huh?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. And I wasn't able to get a rationale. Nobody could tell me why the girls do it differently, but it's really unique. And up it goes. Sailors are going to get it on the face-off.
Again, you know, we were hoping to have another broadcaster up here, a young lady that plays Division II lacrosse. Unfortunately, she doesn't look like she's been able to make it up here, but we're going to ask her all kinds of questions, such as that. What might be able to give the rationale as to why that is.
Yeah. We'll hope to have Eric Carlson come on up here during the game, the boys' game, immediately right after this. It'll be about a 20-minute break. Number 11 for Jenison, going to get passed across the middle. Oh, nice save there. Shot goes wide to the left. Boy, they set that up nice. A girl for Jenison had it on the right side. Looks across there and sees a girl streaking down the middle and passes to her. Just goes to the right a little bit. 13 minutes counting down. The only stoppage is for a goal, injury, and penalty. There's not a lot of stoppage here. It goes. Girls are now with that. The Jenison girls
just confirm that with our
Yep, and there's a shot and a goal with the Wildcats. And we weren't able to get a roster for the Wildcats, so hopefully we might. 12:38, Jenison up 4-2 here in the first half of action, Sailor Stadium.
So again, confirming with the clock keeper here, the only thing that really stops would be if the referees request it for either.
There you go. See, this is
or
why,
for a score. You know, I don't care what Davros has been saying about you, Chris.
No.
It's
all been good, please. Who called you right here once we got the introduction to head up north to the UP?
Another score by Jenison Wildcats, making it 4-2.
No, it should be 5.
Or 5-2?
Yeah, it should because they scored that one other, but yep 5-2 right now.
Correct.
Yep.
Let's watch it one more time. We're going to help them out with the replay to see who scored that one. Number 31. Is it 31? Yeah,
I think
31.
So, yeah.
Yep.
Shaylin Riggs with the goal for the Wildcats to go up 5-2, 12:30 counting down here in the first half of action at Sailor Stadium on an absolutely gorgeous, picture-perfect spring day here in Michigan. On the west coast of coast of the thumb. Paul Tiefenthal doing the announcing. He's the CEO of Shores Hockey.
Man, I do have to throw a shout out there again to the Sailor Classic. We always thank them for their support, and Todd Conrad as well from the athletic department with the generosity of the Classic, what they raise, and through the approval of the athletic department and the overall administration for the school district. We have secured some more equipment, and we're actually using it right now. You guys are benefiting from it. It is more opportunity for wireless video in both the quantity of cameras that we can cover as well as the distance we can cover. As you guys have, anybody that's watched us before, you've noticed that we've had some issues sometimes getting as far out as what Johnny is right now with losing some signal, but we have not lost a single bit of data on either one of these streams. And looking at our receiver, it really is truly a solid stream. It's going to be very, very nice as we continue on into the future, what we're looking at.
Well, as we grow and cover more sports and do more things. So what is the range of the new stuff that we got versus the old stuff that we had?
1,800 feet line of sight. So give or take, obviously, if you're going through buildings, if you're going to, through aluminum bleachers, that kind of thing. So we'll have to pay attention to that. And but 1,800 feet line of sight, so that's really going to improve our abilities.
So the girl on the far east side has the ball, and she's going, nice stop there by the Sailors, by her goalie. Well done.
Believe that wasn't that signal that she had got into the goalie area as well? Yeah. So the Jenison player got into the goalie area before she shot as well. But it still was a good save by the. Move it in.
Yeah, a shot and a goal for the Sailors at the 10:04 mark here. Sailors get within 2 right now with that goal, being down just 5-3.
Looking at it on the Lake Michigan Insurance Instant replay, I'll tell you what, she just blew right in there. It was Abby Sykes. It was Abby Sykes, number 14. Great replays, great camera shots by our guys up there. The Eye in the Sky, Kim and Kodos, and the Johnny Cam on the sidelines.
Abby Sykes getting her 3rd goal. She's up to 30 goals on the season. My goodness.
That's going to be it's definitely going to be a missed piece for Coach Vasquez.
Face off. Boy, it went way up in there that time. Jenison recovers it after the face off.
5-3.
Okay, this is the girl right here, number 1, Kathy Vizinette. She seems to be the go-getter there on offense, along with number 11, Jessica Arnunn.
Nice pass inside.
Ooh, nice save there. But we got a penalty, it looks like. The official signaling something, so Jenison is going to get the ball from the arch. Looks like number 1, the Vicinette, will have it.
Switching my microphone around so that I can hear a little bit more coming from Paul and Chris and Todd over here on my left side. So, you know, I haven't introduced the booth cam in here in very long. Nice save.
Nice save.
Very nice
Nicely
save.
done by the young lady.
Noah grabbed that instant replay pretty fast. That was good work.
I'm trying to read the numbers. It's like white on white, and it's hard to see. I think it's...
Yeah, here's another look at that save real quick.
Noah, can you see the number of our goalie at all?
I cannot.
Not right now.
Okay, yeah, no worries. Once you get it. Sailors with the breakaway going right down the middle there. She's going to break that. Looks like she might have a chance for a shot. Goes in through.
There's a shot.
Oh, there's a shot right there off the ground and in to bring us from within 1.
Abby Sykes with another goal on the board.
Abby Sykes, 8:35 counting down here in the first half. Sailors pull within 1 of the Wildcats of Jenison.
I'll tell you, the more aggressive, very quick, the people that are confident in their skills right now are the ones that are running this field. And that goes for Jenison and Mona Shores. You can definitely tell the ones that feel comfortable inside this game.
Oh, without a question. You know the old adage, nice guys finish last. You can't be last. You can't.
That applies to lacrosse as well.
Well, it does. You can't be nice. Nice guys aren't going to win it in a hurry. You got to be aggressive. You got to go get it.
Unassisted. That's 14 Sykes unassisted and 8:35 remaining in the first half.
So once again, I'd like to thank all of you that are joining us here at the John Vandervelde Nexus Realty broadcast booth on this picture-perfect day for lacrosse. And we are here, 8:07 left in the first half.
Oh, there's another goal for the Sailors. Sailors have scored 3 goals in a row.
To tie it up.
To tie the score up before we go into halftime. It's 8:04 remaining here in the first half of action. And it looks like Jenison is going to take a quick timeout here after giving up 3 goals, my friend.
Well, and I think I would too. Why don't we quick go to a commercial break?
Sounds good.
And we'll be right back.
Okay, we're on.
welcome everyone back here. We're 8:04 till halftime. Sailors have scored 3 goals in a row to tie it up, my friend. And we really got a different game right now. It's 5-5.
Yes, and I'll tell you, it looked like Jenison was going to try to push away from
Oh, yeah.
the Sailors on this, but the Sailors weren't having anything of it.
Ever since that timeout that the Sailors took, it's a different team out there right
Agreed.
now.
Yeah.
And Jenison forced to take a timeout to maybe regroup a little bit and figure out what's going on and what the Sailors are doing different from what they did in the first 17 minutes roughly of this half. Each half, 25 minutes at length. Face off in the middle there.
So going back a little bit to the equipment that we have
yeah.
secured, it should give us the ability to regularly put maybe end zone cams or goal cams for hockey, that kind of stuff in place in a lot of our broadcasts. So if you have, a situation where you have something on each end, a volleyball match, a basketball, hockey, football, we will most likely be able to incorporate each end zone with a camera, a floating camera, plus the Kimmin eye in the sky cam as well. So our broadcast capability and the professionalism that we are able to bring, it continues to increase every single year that we come through here. So
I guess the key word here is professional, trying to be more professional, trying to give you the best that we can give you each and every time we do a telecast. Got head coach Matt Koziak here, the football team coaching Coach Conrad. He's got a son on the varsity, Steven, and they're going to be playing right after this game here, the boys, which will be fun. A doubleheader, in essence, that we got coverage here. Sailors with the breakaway here, and no goal. Jenison saves it. And get the 6. Sailors scoop it up, in essence, steal it from trying to get it. Well, that's an art in itself right there.
It is, sure is.
I'll tell you that much.
One thing I have noticed, in place of, and I know the boys do it as well, but the girls rely so heavily on stick contact. Trying to knock it out of the net.
Yeah, right. And the boys, wait till you see the boys. The boys are slashing.
I know.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, when we did our first boys broadcast earlier a couple weeks ago, it's just contact is unbelievable.
Oh, it's amazing, yeah. Sailors with the break. There's a shot and a goal. Sailors scoring 4 goals in a row to go up 6-5. 5:30 remaining here in the first half at Sailors Stadium. It's OK Red versus OK Green action from the campus of Mona Shores High School.
So as you guys enjoy that Lake Michigan Insurance instant replay, Johnny is relocating to give you another shot, another location. I tell you, this equipment that we have is just unbelievable. I'm just a kid in Christmas getting everything he ever wanted.
Got a new toy.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
100%.
Okay. That's all good. The godfather of Sailor Nation Sports right here, getting some new toys, and it's all good. Sailors up 6-5, 5:17 remaining here until halftime. Jenison with the ball, setting up the offense here right here. Bring it to the top of the circle. Get it right into the center right there. Sailor defense knocking it out. Sailors are going to get it on the defense. A turnover going to the Sailors.
Yeah, I would imagine, and again, it would be great to have somebody up here who would be able to run, questions through on this. But without the contact, there's got to be such a different technique for getting open.
Yeah.
You know, passing in lacrosse is incredible for opening stuff up,
Well,
but it's that much more important when you can't make contact.
Well, especially
there's no
with the girl.
picks,
No,
there's
right,
no anything
right.
like that to get
Well,
separation.
the fundamentals come in so much more other than being a bull in a china shop and just going through things. And you got, you know, we'll see this when the boys play. It just is amazing. And the game that I announced against Hudsonville on Friday was something. It was just amazing. And kind of how people don't come out of there bruised and battered and beat up is beyond me.
Well, I'm sure they do to some degree. 3:47 left. Your Sailors are up 6-5 over the Jenison Wildcats here in this first game of a doubleheader. The girls go first, followed by the boys. Boys will be against Holland Christian.
Just talk about the season here with Sailors. Oh, the shot goes wide left.
So we've got, at halftime here in about 3 minutes, we'll be watching the girls U14 Sailors lacrosse. That was one of the things that Coach Vasquez was super excited about, was the number of girls that are associated with the youth lacrosse here, the South Side lacrosse, that he's going to have the opportunity to come up here. And we mentioned Coach Koziak's son plays on the boys. His daughter, it looks like, also plays on the girls' Southside Youth Lacrosse. I see a Koziak on there, I'm guessing. We'll have to ask him that because he's going to do some interview. He's going to do an interview with us during halftime.
Well, that'll be good.
Yeah.
Well, you know, with all the kids that he has and, you know, all the different sports, they probably have like a personal chef at home, so when they come home, they can have dinner ready for him, for heaven's sakes. Holy smokes, he's a busy Sailor at that. 2:20 counting down till halftime here at Mona Shores. Jenison with the ball, trying to get around. They bring it around to the back of the net right here. A lot of room from behind the net to the end zone right there. Whistle.
We'll have to ask him if this is another Koziak.
It's probably, no, that's his youngest daughter.
Youngest daughter. Good.
Right, yep. This is Todd's daughter right here, Molly.
Yep.
And I think that is it. Yeah.
So it goes deeper on here as far as the coaches and administration with kids in these programs, and I'll tell you, it's awesome. It's awesome to see it growing this big. You know,
God, it wasn't around when my kids were growing up. Hot soccer wasn't even mentioned. It's amazing how times have changed. Usually it started on the East Coast. You know, big on the East Coast. It has slowly migrated to the Midwest right here, and all the schools are having it.
Well, this is U14, so the youth Southside lacrosse. There are 22 girls in the U14.
Wow.
And that's a huge, huge benefit to developing a program up here at the high school level, is to have a good feeder off of the youth leagues like that. So
your youth has got to start everything. The new football coach up at Holton has had a couple youth meetings right now to get the youth program going more. In the middle school, they're struggling with something. Again, they're struggling with numbers up there being a D8 school, D8 being a Division 8 program.
43 seconds left. Sailors still up, coming up to halftime. There's some contact. Coming up on 30 seconds left. Again, we're going to take a very quick break. We're going to set up for an interview with football head coach Matt Koziak while we watch the youth girls Southside lacrosse.
Now it's funny. No contact. I didn't see a penalty called, but that girl got knocked down, and
that's a goal for the
for the Wildcats of Jenison. Score was 17 seconds remaining here. Tie the score 6-6. Sailors giving up a quick goal right here just before halftime. Probably not what they wanted for sure, but they'll rally going to the locker rooms or to the ends of their respective sides. They'll change sides at halftime.
17 and counting. all tied up. This is a good matchup between these
Oh,
two
there's
teams.
Johnny at the southwest corner here. Count it down there. We're down to 10 seconds remaining here in this first half. This is the ball, and we have come to halftime. I'll tell you what, we're in halftime. Your score here at Sailor Stadium is 6-6. It's OK Red versus OK Green competition. We're going to take a quick break,
Yep,
and
we're
we're
gonna
going to be right back
Yep.
with head track coach.
Looking to buy or sell? Look no further than our broadcast booth sponsor, John Vandervelde at Nexus Realty. Give him a call at 231-759-3634 or go see him at 880 West Broadway Avenue in Muskegon. Nexus Realty, team-based real estate professionals.
All the protection you need, nothing you don't. At Lake Michigan Insurance Agency, save on the insurance you need and stop paying for the insurance you don't need. Trust our experts to find the perfect amount of coverage for you, making sure you're covered when you need it and how you need it. But the savings don't stop there. We also shop over 16 insurance providers, industry leaders like Citizens and Frankenmuth Insurance, to make sure you get the highest quality coverage at the lowest possible rate. In Muskegon County, trust Ryan Rozecki to start a quote for you today. Visit Ryan at our Norton Avenue office in the Park Place Shopping Center.
I want to welcome everyone back. It's halftime here at Sailor Stadium. It's OK Red versus OK Green. Sailors playing host to Jenison, the Wildcats of Jenison High School. But we got a special guest, my friend.
Yes, we do, and it's nice to have him here. And the reason he's here is he's got kids that do all these great sports, and is, he's kind of important in some other sports as well.
Yeah, but
like
we're not going to
track
talk
and
about that
football
other
and
stuff
that
right
kind
now.
of
We're going to talk about the sport right here because he wears many hats. Head football coach, head track coach. He's got 4 children. They're all athletic. And I bet, and when I see Melissa, they're going to have a personal chef next year preparing all these meals because I don't know when they get everything done right here. So we're joined by Matt Kozak. Welcome, Coach.
Thank you. Always a pleasure. Always.
Well, tell us about lacrosse. How long have the kids been involved with lacrosse? Because you're everywhere, brother.
Yeah, so 3 out of my 4 play it. Steven started, my oldest, who's a junior now on the high school team, started 2 years ago and was a freshman on, I think our first varsity or first lacrosse team. And my youngest, Peyton, plays for the youth clubs, and my daughter, Gabby, is out here right now getting introduced at halftime. So my kids love it. I'm learning something every bit, every time I watch. I think it's the coolest sport as far as there's so many pieces to it. There's a little bit of basketball, a little bit of, with the baseball, the hand-eye coordination, a little bit of hockey. There's some physicality to it, which I really like.
There's some soccer because they're always up
yeah.
and down like
Kids
that.
moving, they're subbing, and I definitely would have played in high school. There's
I was
no
just
doubt
going to
about
ask
it.
you, Coach, would you have done that?
I grew up as a little kid playing baseball. Probably stopped at around middle school, ran track in high school because that's what to do.
Yeah.
But I look back and I said, man, this definitely would have been a sport that I would have done just because there's a ton of running in it, and I just think it's a great sport.
Yeah, and like you, it wasn't around when I was. There was a lot of things that weren't around when I was young. But I was football, basketball, track, and all the way through high school and stuff like that. But this looks. I haven't grasped the complexity of everything yet. I mean, I see 1 or 2 people that are really the studs that score the goals, but I want to learn more about the defense. I want to learn. I think that's really tough. Is being a goalie. God,
there's
that
no
thing.
doubt.
I held the ball last Friday. It's rock hard. If it's coming 70, 80 miles, it's going to hurt.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's
Oh,
going to
my
hurt.
God.
That is for sure.
I think what's really what I'm having a hard time is girls' rules there's a lot of different
rules. Oh, yeah.
So I'm struggling learning. My daughter's is her first year playing. She has been a soccer player all the way growing up, and I thought I started getting the boys' rules down, and then come to find out that, yes, it looks the same, but there are some entirely different rules with the girls. If you notice, none of them wear helmets.
Yep.
You know, they wear the eye protector.
And the contact. There's no contact between the girls. Yeah, it's just a completely
The only
different
people
game.
wearing helmets are the goalies, but on the boys' side, they all have helmets.
Correct.
And I'm sorry, but they beat each other
Yeah.
up.
They whack around with those
They
sticks,
whack
don't
around,
they? Yeah, no
left
doubt
and
about
right.
it.
Yeah. Other than that, you got to be excited with some things coming down here. We're going to change ships a little bit. Football season, congratulations again. How is Perfect 13? Tell people about Perfect 13.
Yeah, so Perfect 13s are our kind of spring workouts that we do with any athlete that wants to do it. We do it with the middle school on Wednesday nights from 5:30 to 7, and we do it with our high school kids every Friday morning in the AM before school. And it's basically just we got the name from Perfect 13, as there's 13 weeks in a trimester. It takes 13 games to get to Ford Field, so that was kind of our pitch to get kids there, and it's really kind of taken off. It's been a great reason for some of the success we had, and it's really just to kind of test kids, and half the battle's getting them out of bed in the morning.
Well, and that's where I'm going with. It's more of how dedicated are you really? You know, I don't care what kind of athlete. Are you getting up at 5:45 or 6 o'clock? Are you going to be here and be that leader that I'm looking for, that's going to commit to Mona Shores football, what it needs? That's what I'm looking at.
Exactly, and that's why with the middle school kids, that was a little difficult. Just because of transportation issues, So we wanted to do that on Friday nights Wednesday evenings if they didn't have a sport. We still want kids playing track and baseball and lacrosse, but if you're not doing anything, show up. But with the high school kids, you're absolutely right. Is how is important to you can you sacrifice a couple minutes early to get up and run around and just see how invested you are into it.
And even those little things like that, I mean, it's a few minutes here, it's a few minutes there kind of a thing. It starts to get kids to think about commitment.
Sure.
Commitment to something that they want to do, something that they want to be, something they want to be a part of as far as a team or a leadership position, that kind of stuff. It's just that one little thing is the best start for it.
No doubt. You talking about leaders, talking about giving, some time and everything. You did a food truck. How did the food truck, I mean, talking about, the community gave you so much during the pandemic. It's now your turn to give back to the community, and one of the ways you do it was through the food truck. Tell us about how that went. I saw some pictures on Facebook.
Yeah, so, we firmly believe we have 3 core values in our program, and we try to get kids to understand this, and in the order is, number 1 is be a good person, be a good human being. 2 is be a good student, and then 3, and lastly, we want you to be a good football player. And we think if you're 1 and 2, 3 is going to take care of itself. And so, but you can't just ask kids, hey, we want you to be a good person, and not give them any tools or just kind of do things to
some life skills that they're going to carry forever down the road.
And so we do the food truck. We weren't able to get into our elementary schools to read to kids this year due to COVID, but the food truck is powerful stuff. And I think, we talk about how much it values our community. I think our kids get as much out of it as our community does. I mean, it's eye-opening. It's a sense of giving back and purpose, and then it also kind of realizes how lucky we have it. We complain about, me included, things that
I wish I had this. I wish
iPhone
we had
or earbuds or whatever it is.
Different perspective.
You know what I mean? And so it really puts things into perspective and lets us know how lucky we are. And then I think we fed 90 families, which was a great thing. And, I enjoy it. I look forward to that when it's circled on the calendar every year.
Well, not only that, but you look at the situation worldwide with the pandemic. Food, the price of food has gone skyrocketing, and there's a lot of people still out of work, Coach, and so being able to give back for all it's got to be self-fulfilling. For at least I hope the kids find out, you know what, I feel good about what I did.
Yeah, I hope that. That's part of the mission is for them to have some self-gratification of helping and also in our community, in the Muskegon area. I don't think people are driving from Grand Rapids or, they're coming from our area to this place. So to give back to the community in a way, I hope our kids have some feel good about that.
Yep. Changing the subject a little bit, how excited are you about getting turf in about a year and a half, brother?
Yeah, so very excited. It's kind of been an ongoing thing. It's almost kind of been, hey, we're going to get it next year, and that was kind of the ongoing joke. I think I heard it since 2017, and it'll be put on here. And so after a while, I kind of just said, I stopped looking forward to it. But Bill O'Brien has kind of really, Todd Conrad has really kind of hit this thing head on, and it's a done deal now. And my oldest won't be able to play on it, which selfishly stinks for me, but my youngest will be able to. So and my kids will be able to play lacrosse, and
the
band will be able to be on here.
And youth football can, how nice.
Which I always wanted to have youth football here.
Exactly.
So.
But next year you're going to have a big scoreboard, which is going to be so good. That Sailor Nation porch. We're really excited about that.
We are too. With
you ready to see those instant replays come right out
and getting
there?
Drosky involved. With
our
his
goal was to make this an academic. All this
Sailor
equipment is we're giving it to Shores,
and
we want kids, and it's going to be an academic. So it's going to be fun. Yeah, I mean the upgrades are going to be good. Football schedule-wise, we've got a full schedule.
Yep.
Which is
so
good. It's not an easy schedule either. No, not at all.
It's hard to get easy ones nowadays. But we open up with Lowell. We're going to Lowell, which is a perennial power.
You're on the road 3 weeks in a row, brother.
Yes. Then we go to King, who's a perennial power.
And then one of the Zealands, I think, is the third one. I think conference starts after that.
We do. I'm not sure who it is, but. We got to worry about Lowell, and that's kind of where our focus is.
One game at a time. Well, we're going to let Coach go.
One more question I wanted to bring up. We've got one more big event for the Sailor football team, and that's the reverse raffle. We get all the tickets sold? Are they
we have about, I want to say, a handful left that Todd Conrad has in his possession. People came out and just poured. We didn't get it last year the way we wanted it.
Sure,
right.
And so people just, usually we're probably going right up to, that's a goal by Jenison as my Sailor Sports
that was great. That was great color commentary. Very good.
I'm glad I got the team right.
That was a goal by Jenison.
But so the reverse raffle, we've almost sold out, and people have come out, and we're just excited. That's July 30th. That's the Friday.
It's going to be at Fricano's again?
Fricano's Pizza, and it's a really cool event, and looking forward to it.
If you're still interested in tickets, if you hadn't heard about it yet, you can always find information on the Mona Shores Football Facebook page. You get a hold of Coach Koziak. You can get a hold of Todd Conrad. All these people. You can even contact us at Sailor Nation Sports Network. We can get you information to where you can get those tickets. So, Coach, thanks for joining us.
Always.
This is awesome.
It's always a pleasure. Anytime I can.
Well,
so thank
absolutely.
You.
Thank you, Frank. Enjoy watching your son today, huh?
You bet.
Keep
Thank
him
you.
healthy, brother. So Matt Koziak, head football coach, track coach here at Mona Shores, was joining us here. Jenison had just scored a goal to begin the second half of action to go up 7-6. We're 24-18 counting down here in the second half. Well, that was fun.
Yeah, that was perfect. Perfect voice to have here at the halftime. And we got to see the youth girls Southside Lacrosse Sailors come in and even that score right back up. Noah with the Lake Michigan Insurance instant replay grab here. It looks like, was that Abby again?
Let's take one more look.
I couldn't see who that was driving in.
Yeah, I couldn't tell.
What about from Kimmons' shot?
I forget that we can do that.
Yeah, we got two shots now. Obviously, it's hard to always forget about that.
All right, here it is from Kimmons' perspective.
Yeah, I believe that was Abby. Yep, sure was. Abby Sykes again. I believe that is fifth goal for Abby Sykes. So tied back up here, 23:50 left here at the beginning of the second half. 7-7 knotted up with the Jenison Wildcats. Stay tuned after this. It'll be a short break. We'll stay live on here, but following this, we're going to go right into the boys versus Holland Christian contest. Beautiful pass that's underneath the goalie. And one of the other differences here no players can go inside that goalie crease to shoot and get the ball.
Correct.
Or anything like that.
Correct.
So
And that's the same with the boys
immediately
as well.
called dead. And yes, you're correct. That is the same boy and girl lacrosse. Jenison looking to try to drive. Some contact there. It'll be a Jenison ball.
And that ball they use is rock hard. It's rubber, but it's hard rubber. Really hard
Yeah,
rubber. And
I wouldn't want it thrown
you.
at me.
No, me either. I'd break all over the place now, I think. So who's got it? So Jenison will attack. Oh.
Nice bounce right over the net.
I shouldn't understand what this must be a result of a.
It was. There was contact
okay.
inside the zone there, and
all right.
And they do that differently as well. At least I haven't seen the boys line up around the kind of the goalie area there when they start that. It must happen. Boy, I wish we had somebody we could pick the brain of. But if that penalty happens inside that crease area, or inside the goalie zone,
right.
if you will, that must be how they settle that out. Jenison driving into the Sailor zone. Nice pass by Jenison and a great shot. Boy, I'll tell you what, that's going to make for an instant replay for the Wildcats for sure. Taking a look at it right now. Yeah, that was a really nice pass and shot. So this is the Jenison Wildcats put another one up. Back and forth game right now in the second half. Jenison now currently up 8-7.
And there's a lot of scoring in this point. If you're not very good, there is a lot of scoring. I'll tell you, just saw Mr. Nana, Jake's dad, walking up here. They got the, boy, I tell you what, they got a crew that comes up here in the press box for the boys. Let me tell you.
Did you get a little crazy?
Oh, yeah, but it was fun. I mean, it was just a ball. I truly enjoyed myself. The lacrosse people up here are just first class.
Beautiful save by the Sailors. Take a look at that one on the instant replay if you got that, Noah.
Yeah, I did get it.
It's a point-blank shot, and she got that right into the net. I didn't see what happened to the Jenison girl that went down, but she went down pretty hard.
Oh, yeah, there she is right there. Our trainer going out there to check her out.
It looks like she's going to come off the field, at
walking
least for a little
gingerly
while.
there.
I really didn't see, even on the instant replay, it was a little bit outside of the camera shot. It's good to see her getting off the field under her own power, though.
Well, this is where my Jim Nance voice comes in right now. You know, showing just a little concern, not being overpowering. Jim and I are tight. I don't know if you know this, but he's invited
Are you
me.
like attending the Jim Nance School of Broadcasting or something?
I am.
Is there a master class on that online?
Well, right now I'm doing the introductory level. Nice save by the Sailors, right? But Jim has a place out on Pebble Beach. He's got his own wine, and when the Dan Patrick show goes out there,
you whine a lot, so that's very simple.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. Why don't I just be quiet right now? Okay, that'll be really good. So we're 21 minutes exactly, counting down here in the second half of action, Sailor Stadium. We are 8-7. Sailors down by 1 here in the second half. It's OK Red, Jenison versus OK Green in Mona Shores.
We actually remembered to put up our banner. We put it up early. Yeah, Johnny, when you get a chance, you have to look up at the press box. Let him know.
Yeah, maybe during a timeout or after a quick goal or something, we can get it up there. We're going to miss Johnny. You know, Johnny's going to be graduating, going to be going off to school. Wow. Joe, our babies are growing up.
Yeah, I know, and I mean, we're fortunate enough to get Noah back occasionally during weekends when it's not a COVID.
And it's so wonderful to have him back right now for the summer. I mean,
and you know, we always extend that invitation to any one of these guys if they're back in the area, they want to help out. They're once a Sailor Nation Sports Network, always a Sailor Nation Sports Network.
That's right. And we've got a new young man coming joining us next year, brother.
At least one. You know, I'm sure that there will be more than that. But we're excited to have Cohen Holman He's already shown a great amount of interest. He's actually looking to readjust his schedule so he can get into the broadcast class as a freshman, and he can join us here in Sailor Nation Sports.
Well, not only that, but working with Mr. Drosky has just been wonderful. And we're going to tie it into his curriculum and with the new scoreboard.
Oh, this new scoreboard.
That's coming in this summer. It's really going to be good. You know, each and every day, all the little things that we get, especially from the Sailor Classic, we can't thank them enough for believing in us and helping us grow in this community and cover the other things. We've got some other things in between games, even though this is our last athletic event we're going to be covering. We got some other things coming down the pipe.
Yeah, we do. We got the Honors Convocation next week from today, as a matter of fact. Honors Convocation will be in the Sailor Center, I believe. And then the following week after that will be graduation on June 1st, right here on this field. It'll be, if anybody saw it last year, quite
it was a first-class event.
It was. They're going to make it a first-class event again. So, very nice driving shot by Jenison.
Shot right through the middle, and it's amazing how many shots are off the ground and into the net like that. That just seems to be a much easier way of shooting, but it's tough way to defend as well, I would think.
Yeah. Johnny is zooming in now on our awesome banner, courtesy of Classic Stamp and Sign.
There, yeah.
Perfect shot of that.
Brad Peters, owner of Classic Stamp and Sign, my good buddy. Boy, that does look nice, though, doesn't it? Yeah, it's a classic.
Boy, we have so many people to thank. I'll tell you what, there's just never enough time really to thank them all. We've got Trophy House, we've got Classic Stamp and Sign, we've got the Sailor Classic, all the individual people that have donated over the time that we've been doing this. You know what, we've been broadcasting 4 years now, 3 live. 4 years we've been together. It started at the Big House, 2017.
Wow,
it was August of 2017 is when we first started. That's when I met you. Was August of 2017. It was at the Big House.
Yes, it was.
Sat down and put on a headset and started talking like we knew each other
like forever.
Yeah.
Did we even have headsets back then?
We did. We had headsets. It was the ones that were wired headsets that went right into.
Yeah.
I couldn't remember if it was that or just like normal microphones.
That was fun. God, look at our start. Look where we are today.
Well, and we go back, how and where this started and everything else. A lot of the equipment that got this entire thing off the ground back when you and Mike Koziak used to do it. And, and before that, wasn't it Tim Lipan?
Tim Lipan and I were doing it. Yeah.
We've got to go back and we got to thank Kimmin. Kimmin Kodas with all the equipment that he had.
Yeah,
and the visions and stuff that he was able to bring in. Kim and our Eye in the Sky Impact Media, still doing all of that work right now.
Kim truly is the best in the business, brother. And see, this is what I don't get right here. I mean, this is tough right here. You got all these girls.
As a goalie,
how
do you even defend against
Yeah. But let's get back to what you were saying. You know, we started 2017.
4 years ago, all of us really. It was you, Kimmin, Noah as a spotter. He immediately that day started as a spotter.
It was just the 4 of us.
And we did the broadcast as usual. Kimmin came in and recorded all of them, and then we worked on uploading them to local cable TV channel.
Yeah.
And we realized that people wanted to see this stuff right now live. And, Todd Conrad then stepped in and helped us out with the MHSAA. And we were able to provide waivers because we had students that were involved. We never knew any of this existed. And I tell you, over the course, there's another goal that brings
There's a goal that just trickles right in.
So once we got the students involved, it opened up so many doors. The fees that were associated with broadcasts, such as this one right here, were all waived because we have students involved in these broadcasts. Johnny is our most recent student that we have on here today. Kimmin, off to your right, Johnny's down in that corner. Why don't you get a shot at Johnny down there doing his great work? You can see him down there in the corner. Johnny has been walking his way around the field looking for the best shot to give to you guys. We're taking it and we're bringing it out into the Sailor Nation Sports land for you. So because of people like Johnny and Noah when he was here and Connor, we've been able to do this for free, at least from the broadcast perspective. We've been able to do this for free.
See, this is different right here,
Jenison
boy.
driving
One
in.
person, it's just like a bull in a china shop going through there, and you got the ball. Boy, you can just put it in the net like that. And it really is it's a one-on-one with the goalie, and it's really tough.
So over the summer, and when we're finally, actually after this one, I want to go back and I want to find out how many actual broadcasts we've done. And I tell you, it'd be fun to celebrate like the 50th broadcast if we haven't been past it. We might be past that.
I think
now,
we're
I'm not sure.
definitely past that by
But
now.
the 100th broadcast or something like that of Sailor Nation Sportsnet would be great to celebrate. I think it would be fun to do that.
We'll call Billy Mulichotis. We'll go over there and maybe get something.
For the
going
rest
with
of
it.
us, that's known as Billy Malaziotis.
Yeah, right. To the American linguistic people, Malaziotis. So American, so American.
So Sailor Nation Sports Network has come a long ways, and now here we are, our last broadcast of the school year for sports.
For sports, there you go.
It's lacrosse. It's lacrosse, and you have a budding program here. We get the opportunity with all of this great equipment and great people. I'll tell you, it has been exceptional for me, and I think you share the same
Oh
feeling.
my God, yes, absolutely.
Involved with these people in this group has been just absolutely outstanding.
God willing, we're going to be, we're going to be starting our 5th year, then our 10th year, then our 15th year. I mean, it's going to be fun. Eventually, we're just going to get up, show up, and talk, and go home. Till right now, you set up, I help you break down.
Yeah, we put a lot of time into doing this, but it's a labor of love.
It is.
And we had one comment here on the YouTube broadcast that this technology is amazing for faraway grandparents, and that was some of the people that we targeted with this type of a thing to be able to bring to the shut-ins, the people that don't have the mobility to come out, or even the capability from the distance perspective.
Well, you know what? We got big kudos from Mark Konechny's father, who lives out in Arizona and comes and watches all the games and everything we do, and they have fun.
Yep, it really is fantastic. And, military personnel that are alumni was one of the few people that we immediately made an impact on. So, and Sailor Nation Sports Network is now approaching 4,700 fans.
Wow.
4,700 fans in less than 3 years.
Yeah, right.
4,700 fans in less than 3 years. And I don't even know what to say to that. This is just incredible to be part of it.
Well, obviously, the
forward.
big thing is going to be thank you so much. And our goal,
yes.
Gosh, it would be a goal to start August, when our first game, we're going to be at Lowell. Then we're going to be in Detroit for Martin Luther King. And then I think it's one of the Zealands we play first. I'll look it up. We're going to be on the road 3 weeks in a row, brother.
Well, and, a lot is still up in the air as to how the MHSAA is going to go forward after these pandemic rules change.
Yeah.
There's going to be some adjustments, no doubt. Some things that we see right now will be remain in play as far as broadcast goes. Some things will change, but as they adjust, we will adjust with them, and we'll make it as fun as we can no matter what. Once again here at the Sailor Stadium, lacrosse. Girls first, followed by boys after this. Girls in a pretty heated match. They're currently down to the Jenison Wildcats 10-8. 13-10 left in the second half. 13-10 left in this game. And the Sailors right now are looking to defend. We see a yellow flag go up, which is a penalty. I did not see who that was on. The way that they are reacting, it looks like it's going to go against the Sailors. So Jenison has the ball in net, getting ready to drive in on the Sailors.
Yeah, this is tough. This is like, oh my God, look at you got 1, 2, 3, 4. You're going to have 8 girls charging the net right here. And it's a goal. I mean, it's just like, it's like Michigan impossible, for heaven's sakes, for the goalie.
Noah pulling up the Lake Michigan Insurance instant replay. Our 2-shot coverage on that instant replay tonight. So 11-8 now.
11-8, 12:37 till the conclusion of this game. And then the boys will take the field as they will play host to Holland Christian. That one, configuration's a little different. Time's a little different. It's 4 quarters. Each quarter's 12 minutes in length. Lot more physical contact. Everybody wears a helmet. Field's a little bigger in the sense of where the lines are. And just the physicality of the game, you'll see, is just something. There's
Nice
a shot
attempted
across the
pass.
middle. Jenison's going to try to pick it up. You know, I can only imagine the kind of drills that they work on. I would think scooping the ball up has got to be a big one right there, right?
Well, you
Yeah.
talk about fundamentals, and
Oh,
in this
yeah.
sport, scooping the ball is a fundamental. So you got to work
Oh,
on that over and
absolutely.
over and over again. No, we haven't heard much from you tonight. How's the getting up at 4:30 in the morning?
It's taking a toll on
Yeah?
me, that's
Yeah.
for sure. That's why you're not hearing
I
too
see,
much from me.
I see Eric Carlson walking into the stadium
Yeah,
here.
with
We'll
his
see if he
wife,
ends up
Lisa.
joining us later for the boys' game.
Lisa, the mother of
But
Jake and
Noah,
Hannah.
going back to you, you had something Friday, was it, that you finally got second of? Was it Friday? Your COVID vaccination.
Yes. Yep.
So Noah is now officially second shot vaccinated.
It'll be good to be fully vaccinated in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, it takes, what, 14 days?
Yeah,
I think
2
they
weeks
said,
past
yeah.
the second shot is considered fully vaccinated.
Do you have any
so-
side effects from the
Oh,
sec-
yeah. I'm
Did
still
ya?
feeling it a little bit.
Oh, yeah. When did you
Yeah.
get it?
Friday afternoon.
All right. Did you get, how was the weekend? Did it?
Sailors
there's
with
a
a
shot and
goal.
goal by the Sailors.
Saturday was a little bit rough.
Was it?
Sunday a little bit better.
Good.
Um,
You're good
and
to go now?
Yeah, now I'm kind of coming out of it.
There you go.
This morning was a little bit rough, just getting up early and.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, minus my side effect was just I got tired, so
Yeah.
I slept. Nothing wrong with that.
Man, well, I'm glad that you got through it a little bit easier than me, I think.
Yeah.
I tell you, it was rough. Rough for one day, really. The other 2 days before that were, felt a little cruddy, but man, that third day, whew. I want to do that again.
No. And I would think by fall we'll probably have to get them again, and they might be mixed with the flu vaccine, you know, a combo package getting shot up.
But, it's better than the alternative.
Sure.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my goodness, yes. And some of the ads that they have are just, why wouldn't you want to get it? But, again, it's a personal choice, not forcing you. I got mine, and my daughter got hers. She's got her first and second now. And in fact, all of our kids are good.
So the Sailors still down 11-9, 10:45 counting here, remaining in the girls' game. Initial contest tonight. A lot of time, though, to put 2 or 3 more scores
Oh,
on the
my
board.
goodness, yeah. The boys were down, I think it was like 13-5, and they rallied. They goal after goal after goal to make it 13-11, and it was really something. Yeah, I mean, you can get a quick goal within seconds and stuff.
Noah, they have lacrosse at U of M, obviously, right? Boys and girls lacrosse. Is that correct?
I'm trying to think if they do. I don't know if they do.
What's that?
Wondering if U of M has boys and girls lacrosse.
Oh, I'm sure they
We
do.
have-
I'm
where
sure
that
they
may
do.
be.
We have field hockey, which is somewhat
Similar, but not the same.
No. Yeah, I don't know if I've ever heard of a lacrosse team there.
Well, maybe it's field hockey that they choose to do. I wonder what the differences are between field hockey and lacrosse. If
I
there-
mean,
Oh,
we
it's
feel
a huge
hockey,
difference. Oh, it's a
you're much
huge
more on
difference
the
because I
ground.
dated a gal in college in Adrian who played on the field hockey team. It's night and day difference. I'm going to look it up for you guys right here.
you do that.
U of M's field hockey team actually just competed in the national championship
Oh,
for field hockey. We lost, but
hey,
it's cool to get there.
to be in the national championship.
better than a
is-
lot of
is
our
great.
teams can say.
Sure, that's right. Sailors still trying to get a little closer here, down 9-11. Under 9 minutes, 8:53 and counting left in the game. Sailors down behind the Jenison. No, beautiful pass, but the shot went just to the right of the goalie.
Sailors
goal.
down by 2, 8:40 counting down. Penalty here. You know what we haven't seen? Okay, it's girls waiting check. We haven't seen anybody in the penalty box yet today.
No
In the
penalties, yeah,
boys,
yeah.
you will.
Yep.
And it's interesting. It's like hockey, you know. You down a man, down 2 men at one point the Sailors were last Friday.
Sailors looking to make a big score here. And they got it.
And it's goal. All right, it's going to bring the Sailors within 1 with 8:09 remaining here at Sailor Stadium.
Nice shot down between the shin area of the goalie. Very tough to get that net all the way down to defend that. So the Sailors are within 1 of tying now. 8:09 left here in the second half. Again, that very different face-off for the girls versus the boys. Jenison wins the face-off. They're going to drive quickly, and they're going to look to try to put some distance on that scoreboard between them and the Sailor girls.
She's just trying to
good
find
defense
an opening
by
right there, kind of
good.
leaning in, trying to find an opening, or someone that's shooting down the middle to get that assist to for the goal. There comes a girl in the middle, and she saw her a little over. Pass is just a little over her head. Dips her shoulder there. Nice defense by the Sailors. Very nice defense by the Sailors right here. Forcing them out, bringing it all the way back out to the top right there. Brings one in, and there's a shot right, yeah. Jenison scores at the 7:18 mark to go up 12-10 now. Another two-point lead.
Now, did we get a good instant replay on that one?
Yeah, we had a great shot from Kimmin on that one.
So, 7:18, the 2-goal deficit now for the Sailors to overcome. 12-10. Sailors are down. Jenison looking to drive in very quickly again, but the Sailors knock it loose. They've got to get that ball moving. And it's going to be another infraction against the Sailors. It looks like it's going to go back. Nope, sorry, it's going to be against Jenison, but start.
.639 counting down here.
Oh, those instant replays seem to be working pretty good over there.
Yeah. I've enjoyed getting to mess around.
Shot,
with them
there's a
little
goal,
bit.
and it's a goal. Jenison with a long one.
I think we had a whistle before that.
Oh, was it? Okay.
So no count on that score.
So it looks like it's going to be a penalty shot. Here it goes right here. I mean, okay, they haven't missed on this attempt right here. Off the ground, and a goal.
It's so tough to defend.
It's right now it's been impossible. We haven't stopped them one, and that's tough. That's real tough. I tell you, it's tough being a goalie in this sport.
(13-10). We're winding down.
How many
here.
people we got watching?
We've had anywhere between 8 and 10 watching so
Okay.
far. Not a ton of people watching. A lot of people in the stands actually for the girls.
And the time of day isn't real conducive to. What time did we start? 5:30.
5:30. Yep.
Yeah. So people are still at work.
Just finishing up that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
We'd like to thank all of you that are joining and popping in, watching a little bit here and there.
We got the boys right after with, and they start at what, 7:30?
7 o'clock.
7 o'clock they start? Okay. So if they start at 7 o'clock.
They're supposed to start at 7.
Yeah.
So I'd imagine there's a little bit of a warm-up. And
I would think so, yeah.
Jenison starting right at the half field mark.
So the Sailors are young. They're building, and the future does look bright on both sides, for the boys and
Sure
for the
does.
girls. There's another goal by the Wildcats of Jenison.
Wildcats starting to open this lead up a little bit more.
They got a 4-goal lead now. 5:51 remaining in the second half of action here. New scoreboard going to be going up this summer, I think, starting in June, you said, right?
Yeah, it's right away. It should be ready for all of the activities here at Sailor Stadium for next year. Talked with Dave Drosky, the broadcast class instructor, and he's pretty excited about it as well. We talked about how when this thing goes in, that we're going to be working at some point in time over the summer with them to interface everything together, make sure it works the way we expect it to, and kind of try to put together what this looks like now that we're going to have that.
God, you and Drosky just got to be like kids in a candy shop with this, aren't you?
Yeah, we
God, I bet you. And that's good. That's
talking about it
great.
during the Sailor Pride assemblies was really fun with him.
Oh, I bet it was. And we look forward to working with Dave Drosky. It's going to be fun. And I think his kids, I think not only the kids, but the school are just going to benefit greatly by this new technology. Well, they'd be able to see our faces on there. We have to do makeup.
What I
stuff.
needed, I haven't done it because I've been allocating a lot of the system resources to additional cameras. But I need to, now that we're kind of freeing up some of those, we need to bring the booth camera back in. So we can show.
Thank you. They need to
see. Show Noah and how much I love him.
Yeah, how much you love him, right? And your mother and your grandmother and the wonderful wife and the new house and basically everything that's you needs to be involved with this, okay?
It's not just me.
No, the family too. You and your family. We can bring in the fire department as well.
We could.
Yeah, your office, the trucks. Leave Konechny out of it, though. Don't bring Konechny. No, he's a good chap. No, his son was thinking about playing lacrosse this year, but he ended up playing baseball. And
he's doing a fantastic job at baseball.
Oh my God, he's got a hot stick. I'll tell you.
Yeah.
Maybe the quarterback of the football team coming up.
Scott DeCamp made a little recognition of him, a multi-sport player, really doing well in both. Running off I don't know if you saw the picture that he had of Mark running off the field, baseball field with a football.
Putting
in the work.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. 4:16 counting down here, Sailor Stadium on a gorgeous night.
Sailor player down on the field. Not sure what happened. Did you see anything on that?
Yeah, we had some pretty hard contact.
Did we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks like she's setting up now.
So you got the head football coach, you got the head hockey coach, you got the AD here. We're in some big company right here, brother.
Well, they like to hang around with big names like Joe Kanukin and Nick Davros. That's why they're all up here in the press box right now.
Sailor Nation Sports, exactly. And with that said, now in big company, though, today is the 17th. We're 9 days away from potential. Well, is there a red carpet ceremony for these Telly Awards?
There should be.
Is it like downtown Detroit, like the casino maybe? And
I think they just send you a notice that says congratulations.
Hey, nice job.
There's some hardware that comes with it. Yeah.
Either that or maybe next year, boys. Maybe next year. What do you think, Joe? What are our odds here?
I thought it was pretty good, but really it's got to be what other people think, And
now, who is they?
Is there
like a Telly committee?
Committee. Yeah, there's an awards committee that studies the worthiness of its submission.
Yeah, right. Okay.
So,
all right.
But it'd be nice, carry that around and set it right here.
Yeah. Well, if we all get one, there'll be multiple Tellys up here. Yeah. And then
the broadcast camera.
Then the broadcast camera will be just zooming in on that full time. Here we are talking, we may not even get one, but I tell you what, we may have to pay people to get one of these. I'm not sure. Bribery works. I don't know. But it'll be fun. We got nominated, and, we keep our fingers crossed, and we hope. Now, which game was that?
The Walled Lake Western.
Oh, God, that was
the one that was submitted. So
yeah, that was fun. That was just... God, I will always remember that guy right in front of us. That guy
will always remember you, too.
Yeah, idiot right there. Pounding on the glass like he was something. Yeah, what do you think now? You want to see our trophy now, buddy? Yeah, Yeah, you thought your 56 points were enough? No, we got 57 on you, Bald Lake. What do you think about that? That guy was just dogging, pounding on the glass and everything. Incredible.
Sailors trying to get some...
Yeah. Down 14 to 10, 3:30 remaining here in this game.
Jenison playing good defense, keeping that shot from even being taken on.
Got Holland Christian over there on the track, on the southeast section of the track, waiting to get onto the field. This game, boys game, tentatively scheduled to start at 7. I don't think that's going to be happening because it's 6:58 right now. Mike Mack down there on the track. Mike got a new knee. Walking around pretty good on that bad boy.
Good for him.
Yeah, injured player there. The trainer's looking at her.
To Johnny down there. I think he was...
Coach Kozak was talking about perfect 13, and since he's been here in the 9 years, I've missed only 2.
Really?
Yeah.
No kidding.
I don't even know why I missed him. Probably because I was tired and I just didn't feel like getting up and going. Maybe, I don't know. But no, I make them. It's fun to get to see my JV kids there. And Coach D's got a little bit of work in front of him here with dedication on some of my young lads. I'll tell you that much. But we will be addressing that. Took my staff out to breakfast last Saturday, starting to talk some things. Should be a good group. Got a couple new coaches going to bring in there. Austin Winjet, Jack Numador is going to be helping on offensive line. Giving me a day, which will be great. Former head coach up there at Holland took his team to the semifinals. Lost eventually state champion Reading.
Reading, yeah.
Reading, I think.
Or Reading. No, it's Reading.
Is it Reading?
It's Reading.
Okay, it's Reading, yeah. God, they were huge.
We watched that. I think it was right before our
game.
Yeah,
it was right before our game, yep. Yeah, those twin brothers, God, they were enormous. So we're 2:29, 2:28, counting down. Sailors down by 4, 14 to 10. On deck is going to be the boys, Mona Shore's boys lacrosse team against playing host to Holland Christian, the Maroons of Holland Christian, home of, a little backhand goal right there for the Wildcats. Score making it 15 to 10 here. Kurt Cousins played for Holland Christian. My son was a senior that year when Kurt was a senior. Going to Michigan State and doing a nice job at Minnesota of the NFL. Got Tyree Jackson here, signed with Philly.
I see Brown. Roberson? Is that correct? Arizona Cardinals?
Arizona Cardinals. You've got Asante Brown playing in Germany.
Yep. I watched a couple of those games.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, they were live streamed on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was a heck of it. The forced fumble, several different really good plays.
Mona Shore's turned into Mecca of pro football here in West Michigan right now, which is not all bad. It just goes to the program that's been established here, the weight program, and then all teams are, it's not just football using the weight room. All teams. Powerlifting has been embedded into the culture here, and it's paying dividends in all athletics. So they call it the dungeon. Coach Kozak has named it that, and
it definitely is paying dividends, and it's not just with football. You see it in the other sports as well. You look at, the Brady Roses and the Mark Konechny's in baseball. You look at Pena. And everything that he's doing,
Yeah, it's just
it's fun to watch these kids come up through. You know, when I went to school, this was a hockey, golf, and tennis, gymnastics as well.
Oh, yeah, right.
And
Exactly. Huge in gymnastics back in the day.
We have added so many layers with these sports and the success stories within them. It's been fantastic to watch.
Baseball, softball's done well, football's done well, hockey's done well. It's what sport isn't here is beyond me, other than some of the big schools, obviously, you know, they have water polo. Okay, we don't have pool.
Not only here, but doing well.
No, I know.
There's some programs that are in their infancies and whatnot, but they're doing well.
Oh, yeah.
Like very, very well.
Yeah. It's really been it's been a great school year. Despite COVID and everything, it's been a great school year athletically and academically, because of, you know, online education and kids, the hybrid program. A couple, you know, groups come in on Monday and Tuesday, Wednesday they off, Thursday and Friday, and kudos to the administration, Principal Jennifer Bustard, and her staff have done an amazing job.
Yeah, and hopefully next year, you know, things are back to as normal as you can possibly.
A lot of school. I've been listening to the news and stuff. Governors are saying, hey, we're mandating kids are going to be back in the classroom. And there really shouldn't be any reason, you know, with the vaccination rate going up every day.
Yep.
Let's hope we hit herd immunity by July. 2-1, and we've come to the end of the girls' game here. It was OK Red versus OK Green. It was Mona Shores hosting Jenison, and the Wildcats come away with a 5-goal win, 15-10. It was fun.
Yeah, it was fun, and I'm glad we were able to bring some love to the girls lacrosse, the first one that we've broadcast this year. We've only done one previously, 2 years ago. So it was nice to be able to bring this, and it was important. I'll tell you, I had a lot of offline conversations with Coach Vasquez, and he's just thrilled that we were able to bring this, even this one game. Next up is the boys against Holland Christian, and we're going to stay right on this broadcast because I don't think it's going to go too far before they're going to be up and live. So we'll take a quick break, get reset on everything, and we'll be back shortly. Stay tuned for the boys versus Holland Christian.
Well, we're going to rip
The Sailor Nation Sports Network would like to announce the first ever Pinnacle of Pride sponsor, the Sailor Classic. The Sailor Classic is a golf outing fundraiser created in 1990 and focuses on ways to enhance both the student athletes and the true fans' ability to experience all that Mona Shores has to offer. The Sailor Classic has provided a multitude of areas of financial support for athletics throughout the Mona Shores school system. In 2001, a foundation was created under the Sailor Classic to fund scholarships for qualifying student athletes. That fund has since grown to over $150,000 and has helped several student-athletes begin their college endeavors. The Sailor Classic is held every summer. For anyone interested in either becoming a sponsor in the Classic or simply participating, please see the Sailor Classic Facebook page for the most up-to-date information. Thank you, Sailor Classic, for your generosity and support of our Sailor Nation Sports Network as the very first Pinnacle of Pride sponsor.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 300,000 participants here in Michigan who take part in high school sports. There's just one place where students are students first. and athletics are played with purpose and perspective, that place is your local high school. High school sports offer more than the joy of competition. Studies show that student athletes are also likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in other areas of their lives, including academics. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education.
All the protection you need, nothing you don't. At Lake Michigan Insurance Agency, save on the insurance you need and stop paying for the insurance you don't need. Trust our experts to find the perfect amount of coverage for you, making sure you're covered when you need it and how you need it. But the savings don't stop there. We also shop over 16 insurance providers, industry leaders like Citizens and Frankenmuth Insurance, to make sure you get the highest quality coverage at the lowest possible rate. In Muskegon County, trust Ryan Rozecki to start a quote for you today. Visit Ryan at our Norton Avenue office in the Park Place Shopping Center near Goodwill and Pints and Courts Restaurant, or visit lmc.org/insurance to get started.
Looking to buy or sell? Look no further than our broadcast booth sponsor, John Vandervelde at Nexus Realty. Give him a call at 231-759-3634 or go see him at 880 West Broadway Avenue in Muskegon. Nexus Realty, team-based real estate professionals.
Trophy House is your #1 source for fan gear, corporate and team sales, trophies, awards, and more. Visit them in their new showroom, right next door from their old showroom on Henry Street. If it can be logoed, they're your resource. Your brand is their business.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Sailor Nation Sports. It's game 2 of the doubleheader here on the campus of Mona Shores High School and at Sailor Stadium. Now it is the boys playing host to the Maroons of Holland Christian High School. Joe Kanukin, Nick Davros, Kim and Cotis up in the crow's nest. We got Johnny wandering around. We've got Noah in place. Is Noah here? Or
no, he took off.
Yeah, at 4:30 in the morning, he's catching up with
Well, and plus
him.
he's still a little dragging from his second COVID
for
shot,
a second
too.
shot.
Yeah.
But as always, we have a guest analyst, the color man that he is, Eric Carlson. Welcome, my friend.
Thanks for having me.
Oh, my God.
Always a pleasure.
Listen, it's a joy to have you here. We're going to have the national anthem in a minute, and then we will be right back with our broadcast.
Ladies and gentlemen, the privilege of this event was made possible by those who have fought and continue to fight for the freedoms that we enjoy today. Let us now honor and respect their efforts and our country. Civilian gentlemen, please remove your hats. All veterans and active military, we encourage you to render the appropriate salute. And everyone able, please stand at attention, placing your hand over your heart as we proudly play our country's national anthem.
The national anthem has been played, and we are ready
to rumble.
We're ready to rumble for a lacrosse, and if you are a repeat watcher and you were with us for the girls' game, wait till you see the difference in this game. First of all, we don't have two halves. We have 4 12-minute quarters. Everybody has helmets on, where in the girls' game, just the goalies had them. And Eric Carlson is going to fill us in some more on some of the differences that we're going to see. One of the big differences is going to be the face-off right now. When the girls were up, the boys are going to be down. So it is going to be very exciting. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fast-paced. But the big change in it's really going to be physical. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fast, and it's going to be physical. As always, Kim and Cotis will be up in the crow's nest. Johnny is located in the southeast corner of the end zone right now. Noah is home. He's tired. Some effect from the COVID shot. Joe Kanukin is on the board. Eric will be doing color, and I'm just going to be filling in and have some fun. We got Mike Matt coming in right here. Over to our left, keeping time, will be Chris Benedict, head hockey coach here at Mona Shores, and then the CEO, the head man of Sailor Hockey, Paul the Legend Tiefendahl. So we are underway right here, and we're good to go. Eric, fill us in, brother. What are we going to see here today?
You're going to see a lot of high scoring here on Mona Shores.
And we just, we got a goal already.
I couldn't finish my sentence.
15 seconds into the game, and we got a goal already.
We do. Oh, it went outside?
Oh, it went outside.
But no, I think we're going to see Mona Shores pull out our scores up tonight against Holland.
Okay.
First meeting.
Is this the first meeting of the year
No, this is
between
their
two
second
teams?
meeting.
Second meeting, and game one was how?
Blowout. Shores.
Is there a mercy? Is there some type of a mercy rule, Eric?
Yeah, when we get to the second, when we get at after halftime, it's you're up by 12. It's a running clock.
It's a running clock. Okay. So they don't call the game because the team is up by.
You got to finish.
You got to finish, kind of like football and stuff and basketball. Okay. We'll look up some staff here. Holland Christian is not that big of a program.
Is Holland Christian, are they a team that's still kind of evolving and growing? Do you know?
Lacrosse has been around the Holland area for quite some time.
Sure.
So I don't know
Beautiful
about their
pass
program at the
good
school,
defense
but
there.
it's been around.
Beautiful pass, but it was well defended by the Holland Christian goalie. Shot on goal.
Yeah, Parker last week against Jenison had a really big night. The team fell short, but he had quite a few saves.
School was founded in 1902 with the enrollment of 739 kids. So it's about 500 shy of Mona Shores. Mona Shores being a little over 1,200 kids.
Mona Shores penalty on number 20, Jake Nana. There's 30 seconds for offsides.
Sailors are at full strength minus a couple of kids.
First penalty of the
yeah, we're a man down. Jake was offside, so he's got to spend 30 seconds.
Okay. And that's one thing we didn't see. We didn't see anybody in the penalty box for the girls' game at all.
It's a ladies' game.
The ladies' game.
Nice save by the goalie for the Sailors. Took it off the ground. Another hard shot for them to defend against. Oh, beautiful pass inside, but no go for the Sailors.
Yeah. Is Jake still sporting the blonde do?
Yes, he's still. It's platinum.
Oh, excuse me. It's platinum. It's a platinum blonde. Forgive me. I couldn't tell the difference. Platinum. Eric's a stickler for details, isn't he? I go blonde. He goes platinum. Okay then.
Platinum. I like that. Platinum.
I'm going with the salt and pepper look nowadays.
Yeah, I like that translucent look.
The translucent.
That's what I'm calling this.
The
translucent
yes.
look.
Yeah.
AKA bald.
Say they're setting it up on offense here. Look at it. Just the athleticism is fun to watch. Eric, are you limited the number of people that can be in that secondary archway right there closest to the goal?
The archway is that those lines are for the girls, but for the numbers wise, we are only allowed to have 6.
Oh, okay.
That side. That's why you see your defense 3 guys sitting back there. And
okay.
That's why Jake had a penalty. He actually crossed the
half court line.
Yeah, half.
Oh, I got you. Okay, thank you. Boy, I'm really gonna have to brush up on hockey next year. I mean,
this is lacrosse.
Yeah, this would be lacrosse.
You could probably brush up on both.
On my verbiage too, couldn't I? Wow, it's gonna be brutal tonight on me with Eric.
We're only 3 minutes into
I know it.
this game.
Look at the kind of mistakes I made already. Is there over and back? Okay, say that would have crossed the half-court line. Would have been like an over and back, icing, something.
Definitely wouldn't have been icing.
Well, I'm just trying to bring in some. Oh, there's a goal from the left side. Holland Christian draws first blood here, 8:34 into the first quarter, go up 1-0.
And we take a look at that on Lake Michigan Insurance Instant Replay. Both Johnny and
Kimmin both on top of that, were
Kimmin
they?
have great shots on it. Unfortunately, the shot goes against the Sailors, now down 1-0.
So Sailors down 1-0. Face off to begin here at
8:34 left, first quarter.
So they got one more event left on the turf here at, I think, next Friday. This Friday.
This Wednesday, the lacrosse team will be back for their districts against Grand Haven.
Here?
Yes.
All right, and then the girls are here this Friday. Then I'm announcing. Shot on goal goes a little wide.
So there's a good block by the goal.
Yeah.
Came off his stick.
Well, this, you've got to be in shape right here. Eric, can anybody bring the ball down, or does it have to be an offensive?
Anybody can bring it back, but if it's a defenseman, somebody has to stay back. So
somebody has to stay back. You can only have 6, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Offensive side, yeah. Well, both sides, but.
God, I'd like to watch the substitution, too. That's pretty cool. Jake Nannon back in. Shot on goal, goes wide to the right. The pace is a lot quicker with the boys, isn't it, here?
Well, and I think, again, that the girls' team is very young. They're still working on a lot of the development of the skills and everything else. A lot of it is going to come down to their confidence. And you could tell the girls that have played it before, the ones that have the confidence, they had this kind of speed and aggression within the game. So I sense that program, the girls program, is going to just take off and start on fire
I think so too.
over the next
Shot on goal
couple of years.
Way high. Going to go out of bounds. I'll get the ball on the side here. Oh, yeah, without a question. I think the girls program's in great hands with that coaching staff that they got. Coach is here with Coach Kozak here, watching his son out there, Steven, the junior. Oh, okay. A little strip right there. Sailors are going to get it back. Number 19, Kenny Stewart for the Sailors. Sailors a co-op program. Player from two from Western Michigan Christian, and one from Muskegon Catholic Central.
Lot is such a different game than the girls.
Yeah.
It's so interesting because the technique even has to be different for the girls. It's I would almost say it's more challenging for them because of the lack of contact.
Nice save there by number 23?
The lack of contact, which means that the skills and the technical aspects of it really have to be sharp for the girls to be able to do that.
Parker Haywood in between the pipes here for the Sailors. Had a good game last week, gave up some, but the Sailors rallied, just coming up a bit short to Hudsonville. And it's interesting, they were saying there's only 2 divisions for a state championship now. I'm going with my Jim Nance voice right now with all the other people.
You and your Jim Nance voice.
Yeah, well, this is my Jim Nance voice right now.
Isn't he retiring after this NBA season?
Who's that? Jim? Yeah, I'm the heir apparent to Jim right now. I don't know if you guys remember Jimmy the Greek.
Jimmy the Greek, sure.
Nicky the Greek.
That's
going to be my
another nickname.
Yeah, just another nickname, a.k.a.
Usually nicknames you can't give them to yourself.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm just being creative. Number 32, bring it down. There's look at how they just beat each other with these. This is what you don't see with the girls, just the physicality.
Yeah.
Man.
It's an incredibly, a much more physically
barbaric in nature.
Game, sure.
Look at that. Look at this kid. He doesn't care. He's just going to go. He's going to cut and weave. Passes over. Eric, when it slips out of his net, getting ready to shoot, and it just slipped right out. Now, Jake will do summer lacrosse.
Yeah, he'll be participating in the West Side program for the.
Okay, now are most of the kids that are on this team part of that program then?
A handful are, yeah.
Are they? Okay.
We have kids from West Ottawa, Hudsonville, Jenison.
Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't know that. All right. And then who coaches them? Our coach or a coach?
It depends on the age level, but Merle does do the older boys.
I gotcha. Okay. Well, it's just kind of like when we were live streaming hockey. Hockey's the same way. During the off season, they have all these little teams right here.
Travel leagues and summer leagues.
Yeah, exactly.
Certainly.
And this since football has their 7-on-7s when we're throwing a lot. Coach Kojak's very active in that, traveling around the Midwest.
Beautiful shot. All started with a pass. Let's take a look at that on the Lake Michigan Insurance
number 5
replay.
Who's the goal by number 5?
We'll look here in just a second. Okay. Switch over. They had great pass from midfield. Just beyond midfield. Just into the zone, and I did not catch who that was. The sun's all over the jersey on that one, so I can't quite see it. But Sailors tie it up, making it 1-1. Again, 3:49 here, first quarter of play, 1-1 against Holland Christian Maroons.
Yeah, my pregame Skyrim report doesn't look accurate as of
No,
right
not
now.
right now. No, it's going to be a lot of goals scored. Sailors are going to walk away with this one quick. Might be a running clock, and we're 1-1. Oh, nice save there by the young man in the middle. Now, nobody on defense can go in that circle except for the goalie, correct?
Nobody.
Correct. Yeah, he can't go in the crease.
Nobody
can't go in the crease. Okay, gotcha.
And when the goalie comes out, he cannot go back in.
There's that save. It came actually off of the defenseman.
Really?
On that one.
Somebody else can fill in for him?
No, I'm just saying, like when he has the ball and he comes out of there,
yeah.
he cannot return back to the circle.
Gotcha. Little pass there. There's a goal right there. Nice pass, nice assist. Is that Jake?
Yeah, Jake got the goal.
Jake Nana with the goal. I was going to go with my Nana goal. So they come. I'm just trying to be creative here. The juices are flowing. Jim Nanson's going to take a back seat right now.
I don't think Jim Nanson's ever said anything like.
No, he doesn't. I don't think he has.
Jim Nance would ever do that.
But Dick Vitale has probably. My boy Dickie V.
So the Sailors 2-1. Dickie V would.
Yeah, Dickie V in a heartbeat, boy. 2-1, 3:07 counting down here in the first quarter of action on a great evening here on the campus of Mona Shores High School, Sailor Stadium.
Nice shot of the face-off from Johnny. Dug right in there with the camera to see all that action.
Shot goes wide to the right. Now, if memory serves me right, this is our last athletic event for the 2021 season.
That is correct. This is it. This wraps up the sports part of Sailor Nation Sports Network. And it has been a fantastic season, a school year of sports.
But being the godfathers of the wide world of arts, academics, and athletics,
yes.
We are going to continue. We are not done yet.
For sure. We've still got a few to go.
Yep. And we're going to be making a trip up north to Holton, Michigan. We will be live screening Holton Public Schools graduation June 1st.
Nice.
Got Principal Eric Carlson right here.
Flag on the play here. Going to be a delayed penalty.
We didn't see one flag in the girls' game. Do they not use flags?
That I don't know. Yeah, we did
Eric,
not see.
we didn't see a flag in the girls' game.
They do have flags. Maybe it's just they just wanted them to play.
Good, clean
maybe
game.
It was just a clean game.
Yeah, it was a real clean game. It was a good game, too. It was fun to watch the girls.
Nice shot from Kimmen of the Sailors High School Sailor Center, as well as the rest of the facilities here.
Yeah, Holland Christian's going to be a man down.
Yeah.
So power play of sorts for the Sailors here. man up is what we refer to it as. No power play. 2-1. The Sailors are
Number 16, Theodore Holiday. Has 1 minute for
Sailors looking to pass, get that open shot.
Oh, there's a shot. Goes wide to the left, off the ground. Is Lisa down there keeping the penalty box tonight?
Yeah, she's down the scores table.
Yeah, I see at the scores table there on the right. This is a family event here, no doubt.
.140 left here in the first quarter of play against Holland Christian. Sailors up 2-1. Still 2 timeouts on the board for each team.
Interesting, the defense right here. It's like a 1-2-2 look, zone look right here because they're down a man, so it forces you to go into a zone look. Kind of rotates around. Shot! Oh, nice shot right there.
Take a look at that on the Lake Michigan Insurance instant replay. Beautiful, just
was
hook
that
and
Jake?
throw.
It was Benny with the assist, Jake with the goal.
Benny with the assist,
Nice.
Jake with the goal. Nice.
Hook throw there. 3-1, the Sailors now up. 1:14 left in the first quarter of play.
Now, if there's any time left in the penalty, that evaporates, right? Because you scored a goal?
Yeah, as long as it's releasable, yeah. Sometimes
Okay.
you do have the non-releasable. That one's releasable.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Johnny working on relocation, getting in a little bit different shot. A little bit about midfield now. Great position to pick up
Johnny
that.
like a little Segway or something. You can just ride around. Little golf cart, camera mounted on the
Next
rear
year
of the
for
golf
sure.
cart. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Next year for sure.
Absolutely.
Number 5.
That'd be fun.
That's 20 Nana from 5. Benedict goal scored at 1:14 remaining in the first quarter.
God, look at the checking right there. Number 4, Hayden Black. He played on my team for JV football. Tough little kid. Fullback, linebacker.
I'd like to thank all of you for joining us here in the Lake Michigan Insurance, the John Vandervelde Nexus Realty broadcast booth, enjoying the Lake Michigan Insurance instant replays that we provide, wearing the swag
Nice
from
shot
Trophy
right
House.
there. Number 2 for Holland Christian is Colin DeCraft. Some good Dutch names on here for Holland Christian. One would only expect that.
No comment.
Yeah, no.
3-2, 27 seconds left here in the first quarter.
Well, they got a boatload of kids on.
Not a lot of seniors, though, if you look at the roster.
23 kids. How many seniors? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 seniors. You're right. Now here I'm looking. They only have 1 goal. How many goalies do you usually keep? Do you have a backup second? I'm assuming.
You would assume so, but
Yeah.
not
What does LSM stand for?
long stick midi.
Oh, okay.
They use those on
Good
the
defense by the
usually
Sailors.
during your face-off. You want your long stick midi out there to have that longer stick to try to get possession of the ball. And then after they get
okay.
possession, you'll watch them come off the field, and your attack will come onto the field.
We've come to the end of the first quarter of action here at Sailor Stadium. Your score at the end of 1, Mona Shores 3, Holland Christian 2. We're going to take a quick break and be right back with you. So everybody, you got 1 minute. We'll see you back in 60.
Trophy House is your #1 source for fan gear, corporate and team sales, trophies, awards, and more. Visit them in their new showroom, right next door from their old showroom on Henry Street. If it can be logoed, they're your resource. Your brand is their business.
Looking to buy or sell? Look no further than our broadcast booth sponsor, John Vandervelde at Nexus Realty. Give him a call at 231-759-3634 or go see him at 880 West Broadway Avenue in Muskegon. Nexus Realty, team-based real estate professionals.
Want to welcome everyone back. It's a second quarter of action here. 12-minute quarters. We got 4 of those. We're down to 1 left here in this first half of action. Sailors up 3-2 here on a beautiful campus of Mona Shores High School. We're at Sailor Stadium. It is the last sporting event for the 2021 season here at Sailor Nation Sports. And I tell you what, it's been a great season. It's been a roller coaster season, but we have made it because of what everybody has done to thwart the pandemic, do the right things for the right reasons at the right time. And we're going to beat this thing. We're going to do it all together with you. You do your part, I'll do my part, and hopefully come next August when football season kicks around, we won't have to have any masks. Most people will be fully vaccinated, and life as we know it may be almost back to 100% normal. Or even better, I would think we would want from everything that we learned from the pandemic. So we have started the second quarter here. Sailors up 3-2.
And for those of you that are wondering where the screen is, it is coming back up here momentarily. Just a little technical difficulties.
Yes, I was wondering that myself, but I didn't.
I knew you were, but
yeah, we're
getting her back up here momentarily. There we go. Johnny's cam is up.
Boy, the long sticks are certainly significantly longer than the shorter ones, aren't they?
Hence the name long
stick. Yes, I got that. Oh.
Boy, you are as sharp as a tack
God, he
tonight.
Is just brutal.
I tell you, I've never
so
really
good.
understood and noticed what an eye for the obvious you
The eye for the obvious. Yeah, look at it. 19 going. Oh, there's a nice little check. And we're going to get a flag.
Going to get a flag, yes. Yes, we are.
It's going to be delayed call here. Oh, here comes one to go. Boom.
Nice
play. Assist by number 13 or 18. What do you got here?
Well, the goal was by Stephen Koziak.
Koziak with the goal.
And I think the assist came from Landon Taylor.
Yeah, I think from Landon Taylor, too. So it's going to be a 1-minute penalty for Holland Christian.
They just waved it off.
Yep, because of the goal.
Because of the goal that gets waved. Interesting. Okay. Stephen Koziak with the goal.
Sailors now at 4-2.
You can notice a difference in the face-off, from the girls and the boys.
Yep.
Night day difference.
Sailors moving it into the maroon zone.
It'd be interesting to learn the whys on some of these things. Like why is the face-off different?
Scored by number 2, Stephen Koziak. The assist go to number 18, Landon Taylor.
Shot on goal. Nice save right there by the goalie. Is Jake in sweatpants or in shorts today, Eric?
I believe he's in shorts, so I don't see anybody out there wearing sweatpants today.
I don't either, no, other than the goalie for Holland Christian. It's too balmy out here. Yeah, I know you guys had talked about it. He's always...
So back in the Holland Christian zone here momentarily. Sailors looking to set up their shot. Oh, trying to set up that great pass, just unable to connect. Out of bounds on the Sailors.
Yep, Holland forced Grimm out of bounds. Turnover.
Johnny right over there where the action's going on. Sometimes it's possible he could be taking his life in his own hands over there with that kind of action.
Oh, yeah.
9:26 left here in the first half, second quarter. 4-2 Sailors up. Holland Christian Maroons. Holland Christian trying to make a move, getting checked out. Good defense by the Sailors. Shadows starting to set in over the field here in the first half of play. Do you think the sun will become a factor? Sunset here in the second half? I don't know if shadows play.
Well, the sun is heading toward north, maybe down at that end a little bit, not up here because the sun's really moving up toward the north. So,
nice pass, moving it down into the Holland zone now. Nice.
Ooh, nice move. A little 360 move right there. Shot on goal. Ooh.
Went a little too high.
Is that Jake again?
Mm-hmm.
Boy, Jake's got that little sidearm swipe there.
Take a look at that shot real quick.
If we were to ask Jake his favorite sport, lacrosse or hockey, what would it be, Eric?
It probably depends on what season it is.
Yeah, right. That's the political answer that we would get from an administrator of higher level thinking.
Sailors passing around, looking for a hole in the defense. It's one thing that I've noticed on both teams, boys and girls. There's some good sharp passes in there, especially with the boys on
Notice
this
a goalie how he's holding his stick right there with both hands like that. That's interesting.
He's ready to adjust to go right or left.
Yeah. I'm going to have to watch ours to see if ours does it like that. The different styles right there. I just noticed that. Just doesn't seem like he can move it as quick, but.
Which is exactly why you take those shots low, because them to adjust down is almost impossible with that kind of speed.
No, how are you going to flip it around and get down low like that? You're absolutely correct, Joe.
Yep, you aim at the feet on the opposite side of the.
And then look at now he's got it above. Okay. Sailors having to work here a little bit, up 4-2, 7-11, counting down here till halftime. Sailor Stadium on the campus of Mona Shores High School. Sailors setting it up nicely right here. The Maroons playing a lot of defense in this sequence.
Once again, the Sailors keeping it well pressed into the Holland zone here.
The game that we did when Todd's son was coming, boy, was a classic. Boy, he just dipped his shoulder and came running and just scored some goals right here. Sailors do a lot of finesse stuff right here, just setting it up.
Yeah, just working around, watching your cutters.
Yeah,
and see
right, exactly. Looking over the cutter. Shot on goal there, goes wide to the right, and our boy falls down, sets it back up. Do they get out? Sailors retain the ball. Is it called a ball? Is it versus a puck, or it's just
it's a ball?
It's called a ball. They're hard as a rock. Got to hold one last Friday in here, and man, oh man, coming 70, 80 miles an hour at you.
Sometimes 90.
Yeah. All right, here we got a little penetration shot on goal. And it's going to go to high. It was in the high left corner of the goal on the east side there.
And we'll take a look at that on the Lake Michigan Insurance.
But we've got a flag on the play, too, so we're going to see here. Does the goal nullify the flag?
Depends on who it is.
Yeah, right.
But we don't know.
Sounds like they're waving it off, according to the others here in the box. Nice shot. Just a good charge in. And really kind of a shot across the body.
It's good to put the Sailors up 5-2, 5:48 counting down till halftime here. Not sure what conference Holland Christian is in. Probably one of the OKs, I would think.
Do we know what... They're an OK Blue.
OK Blue.
OK Blue per athletic director Con.
So OK Blue versus OK Green here. Or as I call it, the OK Olive.
William Aldring has 1 minute for unnecessary roughness. As free Aldrich, 1 minute for unnecessary roughness, penalty called at 5:48.
So the Sailors a man up here due to the penalty. 1 minute, 5:18 left here in the second quarter. First half of play, Sailors up 5-2.
We're here with Eric Carlson, as always, our color analyst, expertise extraordinaire. Good to have Eric with us because he just brings a lot of extra stuff we wouldn't be able to give you. And that's a good thing. God, we've had Eric, we've had Mike Mack, we've had Jason Crago, we've had Brad Kurth. We've had a lot of different people this year to just enhance what we do to bring, make it better for everybody.
For sure. We got a player down.
Mona Shores.
Sailor player.
I think Bright's just lost his footing. It's fine. That's
Yeah.
why Coach called a timeout to maintain possession. And
Yeah. Oh, is that why? I got you. Okay. Hope our boy Stevie DeLong's doing all right. Haven't heard his son Owen in the golf. Boy, Sailor golf is right up there,
they have
state
been
ranked.
tearing it up. Last I knew, they were 5th ranked. They may have climbed since then. Boy, I certainly don't know, but man, they have been successful all around this year with golf.
Yeah, well,
It's
Steve.
so good to see.
Steve. Hope you're doing well. You and the family. Owen Condon, we miss having you around, and hope all is well, buddy.
Look forward to when you're able to join us back here in the booth. I know that'll for certain be in the football season, and then of course you enjoy your girls basketball shortly after that.
Unless he has like fall swimming, then I think we won't see. Yeah, who knows with Steve now, being the 30th year he's doing
the
this.
leaf stroke.
Well, speaking of golf, the hockey team has the Slap Shot Open coming up on June 25th. I hear there's
That's
a few
right.
spots still available. Contact Kevin
Slap
Jackson.
Shot Open,
if you would like
that's
to get a
right.
team in
8
there.
shots.
Oh,
8 shots
8
left.
spots available, so hurry up and get your team.
Slap Shot Open, a fundraiser for the hockey team. They've been doing that for years.
Yep.
And thanks, Todd, or Eric, for throwing that out there.
And we're going to be doing something in December with the hockey team. That's kind of, we just got
Yeah, we just found out
confirmation.
that
We're heading up to the Upper Peninsula.
They're willing to bring us along. I don't know if it's just to feed them to the Upers up there. So the Bears. They're just going to feed us to the Bears.
But we're going to be at Marquette High School. It's going to be Mona Shores and Reese Puffer against Marquette and Escanaba. And I'm going to make sure, I'm going to sit next to Paul Tiefenthal, though. I want to sit next to the CEO of Sailor Hockey.
It is always nice to sit next to
Well, I
the
just want to
CEO.
learn some things about what
Lots of
he does with
inside
hockey.
news right
So I can bring it down to football. Maybe I can just be the CEO of football when I retire. Being officially 65 and Medicare eligible. How far can a goalie run out there and throw the ball?
The goalie can go coast to coast.
And then run out? Really?
Yep.
Okay.
It does happen. He doesn't find an open man. He'll try to make somebody become open by
Really?
trying to attract
That's
some
interesting.
defense.
Okay.
How often? Not very?
It does happen.
But I think you're
I've seen
just
it a few times this season.
Okay, let me ask you then. So if he brings it down, can somebody take his spot? Can you switch, let's say?
They
Okay.
take over as the goalie?
Yeah. So the goalie brings it down. Can one of these three guys
No.
fill it? No. Okay, so the goalie's
When
always
he's
just.
out, he's out. He has to come back. And
I
fill
got
that
you.
role.
All righty. All right, here we go. We got a little breakaway here. Breaks away one. Oh, we got a shot on goal. Oh, it goes wide right.
But like I said earlier, if he leaves the crease with the ball, he can't come back in that crease until he passes the ball out.
Gotcha. $17, Eric Cotner. So you got a freshman in there, and 17, Cotner. He's going to be playing some JV football this year.
Yeah. Sailors scrumming it right now in front of the goalie on the Holland Christian side.
Cotner escapes with it.
A lot of focus on the
Yeah,
passing
Taylor.
tonight by the Sailors, looking for that finesse.
Breakaway. We got a. Sailors just seem to be a little quicker with the stick. Eric, I'm looking at the coach here now. He's signaling, talking. What is he saying out there to the kids? I mean,
Positioning. He's calling out plays.
oh, okay.
and then telling kids where they need to go if they're not where they need to be.
Kind of line them up the right way to set up a certain play? Okay.
Coaching on the fly.
Coaching, gotcha.
.208 here, first half of play for the Sailors. Sailors working it around the horn.
Yep. Can you get a delay a game?
Not in high school. You don't
Not in high school.
Get the shot clock until college. Only
there's a shot clock in college?
Yeah, they have a little shot clock in the
really?
end zone, if you will.
I got you. Yeah, right. Interesting.
The only time you have a.
Oh, here's a little shot on goal. No, nice save right there. Boy, I like the physicality. The physicality is just amazing here. Sailors. I mean, setting it up is nice, but we got to get it in the goal here, boys. Shot, bounce, goes wide left. Goes out of bounds. Sailor ball out of bounds. Okay, I got a question, another question. So Sailors shot the ball. It went wide left and goes out of bounds. Why do Sailors get it again?
It's whoever's closest to the out of bounds marker.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes the goalie.
There's a shot on goal. Is that Nana again?
I think that's Landon Taylor.
Is that Landon Taylor there with the low one there? Yeah, it's number 18. That's Landon Taylor, I believe.
Yep, that is correct.
So with 57 seconds until halftime, the Sailors.
Nice pass out from behind the net.
Yeah, fill the twine with the rubber to go up 6-2 here.
Yeah, but as I was saying, is when you're taking shots on goal, the closest man to the out of bounds marker, it goes to that team. But if it was a pass, it was whoever threw it out of bounds, it's a turnover.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
That's why you'll see people sprinting and sticking their stick out.
I gotcha.
Face off. Sailors scrumming for it. Ends up Holland.
Scored by number 18,
6-2 now. Inside 1 minute left in the first half.
It's 18 Taylor for Nate Bauhart's goal scored at 57 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Ooh, hard shot goes wide left. God, that was a missile. Is right. Sidearm. So Lisa Carlson down there, Jake out on the field, Eric in the press box. I think we've got all bases covered with the Carlson clan here. Yeah, all bases are covered here.
Seconds.
Talman Sailors might be able to hold it out. He's checking the clock. That young man just checking. He's going to have to get a quick shot right about now. The shot goes wide to the left, and we've come to the end of the first half of action here, where it's OK Blue versus OK Green. Sailors Stadium here on the campus of Mona Shores High School. It's halftime. Sailors are up 6-2. Hey, we're going to give you a 10-minute break. And then come on back, and we will be right back with you. Enjoy it, everyone. Thank you very much.
Trophy House is your #1 source for fan gear, corporate and team sales, trophies, awards, and more. Visit them in their new showroom, right next door from their old showroom on Henry Street. If it can be logoed, they're your resource. Your brand is their business.
Looking to buy or sell? Look no further than our broadcast booth sponsor, John Vandervelde at Nexus Realty. Give him a call at 231-759-3634 or go see him at 880 West Broadway Avenue in Muskegon. Nexus Realty, team-based real estate professionals.
All the protection you need, nothing you don't. At Lake Michigan Insurance Agency, save on the insurance you need and stop paying for the insurance you don't need. Trust our experts to find the perfect amount of coverage for you, making sure you're covered when you need it and how you need it. But the savings don't stop there. We also shop over 16 insurance providers, industry leaders like Citizens and Frankenmuth Insurance, to make sure you get the highest quality coverage at the lowest possible rate. In Muskegon County, trust Ryan Rozecki to start a quote for you today. Visit Ryan at our Norton Avenue office in the Park Place Shopping Center near Goodwill and Pints and Courts Restaurant, or visit lmc.org/insurance to get started.
The Sailor Nation Sports Network would like to announce the first ever Pinnacle of Pride sponsor, the Sailor Classic. The Sailor Classic is a golf outing fundraiser created in 1990 and focuses on ways to enhance both the student athletes and the true fans' ability to experience all that Mona Shores has to offer. The Sailor Classic has provided a multitude of areas of financial support for athletics throughout the Mona Shores school system. In 2001, a foundation was created under the Sailor Classic to fund scholarships for qualifying student athletes. That fund has since grown to over $150,000 and has helped several student-athletes begin their college endeavors. The Sailor Classic is held every summer. For anyone interested in either becoming a sponsor in the Classic or simply participating, please see the Sailor Classic Facebook page for the most up-to-date information. Thank you, Sailor Classic, for your generosity and support of our Sailor Nation Sports Network as the very first Pinnacle of Pride sponsor.
All right, everybody, your 10-minute break is over with. Nick Davros, Joe Kanukin, Eric Carlson, Kim and Codas, Johnny Hall. We're back, and we hope you're back with us. Hope you had a good break. And we've got a lot to talk about. Sailors up 6-2, 25 seconds remaining in this halftime. Eric, what do you think we're going to see in the second half now? Any big changes? I mean, we've scored 6. If you were the coach, would you be happy with the product you've seen on the field at this time?
I don't think so. I think there's room for improvement, some adjustments being made. I mean, there's some key things we've been missing on offense.
Okay.
Defensively, I think we've been okay. I mean, we are down a couple players tonight. But no, this game shouldn't be as close as it is. So
well, you and I chatted a little. Braden Conrad is out. We got Cody is out. We got Jack Reelman is out. I mean, you got 3 key cogs out there. And I go back to what I saw with Braden Conrad when he scored that. I mean, he was just like a bull in a china shop. He just dips and he goes. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting. The sun is setting here at Mona Shores. It's absolutely a gorgeous night here. Here at Mona Shores, Sailors are up 6-2. OK Blue versus OK Green Conference, and
yeah, I'm looking to see some more better shot selections by our players. We had a couple missed opportunities in the first half, and I think we need to capitalize on those.
Yeah.
Waiting for Kimmin to turn his transmitter on. I think he can hear me up there. But we
over
still got
to
Johnny
my
Shot.
left, we got Paul Tiefendahl, the CFO of Mona Shores Hockey, the bigwig, and we got head coach Chris Benedict over there, and we got confirmation we're heading north about the second week in December to bring a little hockey, which is really going to be a shot. Their shot on goal goes wide to the right. That shot by number 2, Stephen Koziak, off the ground, off to the right.
Yeah, it was nice feed by JJ.
Yeah, it was a great
just
feed.
Missed by Koziak.
Now, have you noticed how I'm transitioning out of my Jim Nance voice to more of my,
Howard Cosell?
Well, my Howard look. That's exactly right here. And then I can transition back and forth. I'm learning how to go about this in a way that is
it's impressive, the dynamics.
Well, I like to think so.
The diversity that you have.
The diversity into the tones, that's right. The different octaves that I'm sharing out there. Mm-hmm.
I really haven't noticed the difference between the first half and the second half, to be honest with you.
And then there's people that are just blunt and right to the point. You know what? 11 minutes remaining left here in the third quarter of action. One of the differences is quarters. 4 quarters for the boys, 2 halves for the girls, but yet the girls played 2 minutes more than the boys. Boys played 48, girls played 50 minutes.
Yeah, we got a turnover on Holland Christian.
Eric, how long is a long stick? Like, is it a couple? It's what, 3 feet, 4 feet? 5 feet?
I don't actually know the answer on the exact length of a long stick, and I think
they're long.
They are long, yes.
They are long.
Hence the name long stick.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Once again, Captain Obvious. Over
well, I'm all over there.
I've never seen an official pull. I know you have your regulations with your pocket, how deep it can be, but I've never seen an official come out their measuring stick and measure it deep.
Right. Exactly my point where I'm going with this, Mr. Obvious yourself. But I noticed that for the first time, the officials were there, you know how the players lay the sticks down and everything, and they were checking it, and I asked Todd, he's checking the depth of the basket.
Oh, the pocket, yeah.
Yeah, the pocket.
You got to be able to put a pencil or something through the pocket, and it should be touching the ball.
And a one-on-one goal scored by the Sailors. That's is that number 8 again? I don't know, I shouldn't say again. What number is that? Number 7?
Number 8 would be Luke Beilhartz. I didn't catch it.
We'll wait till the official announcer announces it down there.
Take a look on it at the Lake Michigan
you got it there,
instant
boss?
replay. See what we got. See what we're able to capture.
Yeah, it was Luke Beilhartz with the goal.
All right. So Luke scores a goal to give Sailors a
52 to 72 inches are your lengths on the D-pole, so you
There
have
you
quite
go.
the range there.
Yeah, wow. Do the officials check the sticks of your hockey players to see if is there any certain parameters a hockey stick could be or the goalie stick?
17 remaining in the third quarter.
Oh, really? Okay. I got you. All right. Well, just checking here. Chris Manick filling in just to see the legality of things with the different equipment that you use. I know the officials in basketball, they bounce and see if it's got enough pressure. Football the same way. Football changes because you're outdoor and depending on the temperature. Sailors are up 7-2, 9:30 counting down here in the third period of action. And Joe, to answer your question about your son, I don't think it's going to be a factor. It's pretty shady everywhere now. Sun's setting down.
It's definitely a no factor. Lights are on. We are under the.
Oh, we are under the lights.
The Monday night lights.
The Monday night lights. The sun sets at 6:04 tonight.
I hope it doesn't set at 6:04.
It's 9:04.
I mean 9:04.
If we're in California, that would be the correct time.
I'm sorry. God, I made a mistake. I'm sorry.
Eastern time zone.
Okay, 9:04. The sun sets.
It only sets at 6:04 for hockey.
This is true.
You have been thinking that we're in hockey, so
it's going to be a balmy 79 degrees tomorrow. 79. I have to take half a day.
We'll be doing interviews all day.
You will be for new firefighters.
Fire marshal.
Fire marshal.
Yeah.
I thought that was your job.
I'm the deputy chief.
Yes, you are. Forgive me for degrading you like that. Just a marshal status.
Nice job, Trent.
Beautiful work there, getting the ball back. But
what does the fire marshal do versus what you
fire
do?
Marshal is number 3 in the chain of command.
Oh, okay.
And they are responsible for all of the inspections, the prevention activities, public education.
The gentleman you had retired and moved on?
It would be Mr. Theodore Karnitz. You're familiar with Mr. Ted Karnitz?
Yeah?
Yeah. Ted is retiring.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Well, tell him I say hi, would you, when you see him?
I certainly will. He enjoys listening to our broadcast. He listens to all the football stuff.
I enjoyed coaching with Ted. I coach all 3 of his sons here at Shores. Great guy. Good luck, Ted. Enjoy your retirement, my friend. He's too young to retire, isn't he?
Oh, no. No, he's old. Old guy.
I hope he's not listening.
I hope he is.
Well, he's not Nick. He's not Nick Davros.
He's not Nick Davros old. He's old.
He's like an old piece of bread, for God's sake. Ted, you're not too old. Did you hear me, Ted? You're too young. Versus Davros, old and moldy.
Going to get a push on Shores.
Push on Shores. It's going to be a 1-minute penalty?
No, just a push is turnover.
Oh, okay.
7-2, 7:52 in the third quarter.
How hard can you lean on a guy? Fairly hard?
You can lean as hard as you want. Just don't knock him down.
Oh, okay.
And even then, sometimes it's still legal depending on.
Yeah. Did he fall? Acted. Oh, look at him.
Holland Christian keeping it in the Sailor zone here, looking to set up some offense. It's a very dangerous spot. I've learned there's a lot that can happen with somebody standing behind a goal like that.
You can't physically pick up the puck with your hand, can't the ball with your hand?
No, you cannot. You can't pick that up.
Like hockey, you can pick it up and just drop it real quick. I've seen a couple of times. Okay.
No, you got to scoop it with your stick.
Gotcha.
And you can kick it with your foot.
You can kick it out. Yeah. Usually when you get the scrum, you wanna we'd call it as like a box out. You just try to use your body and get guys out of there. But you notice some guys get lazy and they try to rake it with their stick.
Right. You're right. Okay. Interesting. See, Eric, this is why you're a shot on goal. It's blocked. Ooh.
That hurt.
And he's going to go down and he's going to get up. We'll have to get a sub probably for him. He's limping over to the side. The Holland Christian player just checking to
Good
make sure.
Good class, that's right. I was just going to point out the Holland Christian classiness of checking to make sure that the Sailor player was okay.
BioHeart's checking into the Sailor lineup.
And our
replacing number 11 right there, Nugent. Little scoop, underhand scoop right there.
Well, I tell you, some physicality there by the Holland Christian, getting it back into the Sailor zone.
6 minutes remaining here in the third quarter of action. Sailors up 7-2. Nice, comfortable 5-goal lead for the Sailors. There's a shot nicely blocked there by Parker. Little kick action right there. Ooh. Could you imagine if he would have got hit? Holy. Ooh.
Take a look at that block from earlier.
Yeah, that was a mean one right there.
Looked like it got on the stick. So
some substitutions going in for the Sailors. Out. Shot on goal.
Oh,
nice
beautiful
save.
by the
By the
Christian
goalie
goalie.
right there, the Holland Christian goalie.
That was
Nice save.
Nice pass to Landon to Luke, but
Yeah.
couldn't get it past the goalie.
No, he couldn't. That was a nice job. I guess me teasing about where he holds the stick. Came back and slapped me. Look at Nana with the one-handed scoop. Nana with the goal. I'm going to have to do that. I'm going to have to do that one time tonight. Jake's got to get a goal so I can just go off.
Yeah, he did. He had one earlier.
I know, but Conrad was around and Athletic. I didn't want to spook it here a little bit.
You know, this is recorded and you can watch it any time, right? You know that, right?
I know that.
Okay.
I know, but I figure if he's not near me, then he could just text me, Davros, what are you doing? And I respect Todd too much to do it in front of him. Like, he'll look at me and then.
So you'll just say when he's not around.
Yeah, I'll just say, there's a shot of goal. Oh, there's
JJ Booze.
JJ Booze with the goal.
Take a look at that.
JJ Classic 2023.
Instant replay. Nice goal.
That was a nice shot over the top.
That was a nice shot. Sailors up 8-2, 4:30 counting down here in the third quarter of action.
Little Sailor Nation Sports Network disclaimer. Nick Davros' comments do not represent or reflect the opinions of Sailor Nation Sports Network in any way,
shape, or form. There you go. Hey, do we have any leftovers from dinner last night? Any kebab leftovers?
No, Jake ate it all.
Oh, did he? Okay. Did you think about maybe I might want one? Probably not. That's okay. Don't worry about it. We'll discuss it sometime.
You know, it really throws you off when there is not
There's
food.
another goal. Who's that one by? Single-digit dude.
There was a Luke had to go. I'm looking for the assist.
Let's go back and look on the Lake Michigan Insurance Instant Replay.
Did Benny feed that to Luke? Yeah, it was Benedict the Bilehearts.
Benedict the Bilehearts. That's a good combination.
Won it out of the face-off, pass up, and then the shot. Yep.
Well, the Benedicts will be going out for dinner tonight after with that assist, no doubt about that. Treat our kid good.
High class. High class.
9-2. Burger King sounds good. Drive-through. We're okay, son. 4:20 counting down here in the third. Sailors with about a quick 5-second goal there in that last time around. Another breakaway for the Sailors assist. Shot on. Oh, nice save right there. God, you could just hear it off the chest.
Landon and Nana, nice shot.
God, you could just hear him hit his chest pad. Oh, look at him. There is
some. That's going to leave a mark. We call those we call those trophies.
Really? Wow, you could hear it way up here.
I shouldn't say we call those trophies. I call them trophies.
Yeah,
they call those owies.
It's going to be timeout on the field. 3:51 remaining here in the third quarter of action. Sailors are up 9-2. We're going to take a quick 1-minute break. Make sure you come right back.
Trophy House is your #1 source for fan gear, corporate and team sales, trophies, awards, and more. Visit them in their new showroom, right next door from their old showroom on Henry Street. If it can be logoed, they're your resource. Your brand is their business.
God, if I could get Jake to play a little football, you could have been our sideline reporter. Action right down there, because we're going to be having one of those next year.
It's a little late. I could still do it.
You could still do it for us.
I'm sure I have plenty of time.
You might.
I don't do road games.
You don't do road games?
I don't travel well.
You don't travel well. We'll discuss this. Joe and I will discuss it with our
You like one of those, like the kids?
Agent.
You like the kids that ride the back seat? Are we there yet? Are we there yet?
Yeah, are we there yet? Dad, I got to go
I'm
to
hungry.
the bathroom.
I just have to be in bed by 9:30, so those road games
It's the weekend. It's the weekend.
No, JV plays on. Oh, you're talking about varsity?
Varsity.
Oh, yeah, that'd be Fridays. Oh,
Yeah.
I have my own football team.
First game's at Lowell. Second game is Detroit Catholic Central. Third game's on the road. We got 3 games on the road. 3 out of first night. See, you could be with us, Eric.
I'm going to be with my Holton Red Devils. I appreciate the.
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
Maybe when I retire.
There you go. Holland Red Devils is going to have a new coach, Alex Smith. How exciting is that for you guys?
It's real exciting. Had a team
quarterback
meeting today, lots of energy in the building.
Yeah, 30-year-old young chap. He brings a lot of experience, having played up at Central Michigan University, so he can share a lot of stuff. Oh, that nice little setup here, and he pushes them right back. Why would you go backwards when you're so close? No pass downfield.
Hitting you with a stick, you might back away.
I mean, I'm beating people with that thing. Look at that little bump out there. Give me a stick. Well, you remember the old J pads we used to wear at Muskegon, the arm pads that we used to have back in the day.
I was padded up.
Yeah. Hey, I took my staff out to breakfast on Saturday, and I ran into.
I wasn't invited.
No, you're not on the staff, Eric. I try to get you on the staff. Eric, I ran into this guy right here. Greg Johnson. Were you in school with Greg Johnson?
Does not ring a bell.
He gave me the biggest hug. He was one of my wide receivers.
He was probably
earlier than you. I think he was earlier than you. I think it was 92, 93.
I'm 98.
Yeah, you're right.
No, I don't think you've ever offered to take your Sailor Nation Sports Network crew out. Just wanted
Oh, now wait, stop it right now. We'll discuss this off the air. Okay, that's not an on the air thing right now.
You brought it up.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. He usually comes to breakfast with a coupon.
Yeah. That's what they're there for.
I know, I get it.
Yeah. A little push there, right there, by Eric Contner.
My grandparents.
Oh, there's going to be a little flag right.
Weekend.
Yeah. What's the flag for, Eric?
Sailors.
I didn't say. I'm going to guess it's a
push.
I'm going to maybe a cross check. I'm not sure.
All right, penalty on the turnover is going to be assessed.
Man up for the Holland Christian Maroons.
Number
3, 1 minute slash. It's
1 minute with that proverbial slash.
Alderink. Oh, no, it's on us.
Yes, Chancellor.
Greg Chancellor. Wrong roster.
I still like the name Gunner Stout. Gunner Stout. God, is that a... What's your name, young man? Gunner Stout. You got a problem with it? Talk to my daddy about it. What's your daddy's name? Shotgun? My daddy's name is Shotgun Ralph. I'm talking Gunner Stout here right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, we apologize for Nick Davros and his outburst. Having a little fun here with the guys in the booth, Chris Benedict, Paul Peter.
Oh, we're going to have too much fun on the way trips with you boys.
1:33 left here in the third quarter, 9-2 Sailors are over.
Okay, now, where's the flag there? There's a big flag. Yeah.
Lots of contact.
Holland Christian. Number 2, Holland Christian with the push from behind. Boy, that was a push, too.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if you're going to push a kid, you might as well push him good. Don't go away with, one of these half pushes.
So the Sailors now at even strength. Both teams have someone in the penalty box. They got to be pretty close to both coming out at 30 seconds, I would think, because the Holland Christian was a minute for push.
Yeah, it's going to be close. There won't be an advantage, I don't think, for us.
Not much.
No, it's good. Yeah, you're right, fellas.
30 seconds for push. It's number 2 diecraft, 30 seconds for push.
They keep all the time for the penalties right at the table, correct?
Yes, yep. They'll let them know when it's time to release.
Oh, okay. Shot on goal there. It's one upper right-hand corner. It's a team number.
It was 18,
Landon Taylor with the shot and the goal. Sailors starting to pull away just a little bit here now.
Oh, it might have been Edinburgh on the goal.
Oh, Edinburgh.
The 0 and the 8 are tough.
Yeah.
It's official. It's Edinburgh.
Brandon Egan.
Sailors going to go up 10-2, 1:03 remaining here in the third quarter of action.
And Koziak with the assist on that goal.
Stephen Koziak with the assist and a goal tonight.
So 1:03 left here, third quarter, 10-2. The Sailors are up over the Maroons.
What a great night. God,
that's beautiful. I'm glad the warm weather's here. It's always about spring sports. When the weather gets nice, the season's over.
No, I know. That's what's tough.
Number 10, Brandon Inegenberg. Assist number 2, Stephen Koziak.
I'm going to work on painting my garage floor this week, Eric, if you wanted to come over and see how it's done, because I know you want to do yours.
No.
Okay, just how that does. Oh, going with the shot, falls out of the back. Trying to pick it up right here, a little push here.
That was a nice box out.
Body contact, yeah.
Nobody there, so it's going to turn over.
Yesterday on a little bike ride there. He's got a nice yard, well manicured. I was impressed. Very, very, very nice backyard.
Well, thank you.
Nice home. Nice job.
Holland Christian with the ball.
We're down to 20 seconds remaining here in the third quarter, which seems like a long quarter. Longer than usual. Maybe there's some. Eric, the sticks, what are they made out of? Carbon fiber?
It can be. You can have metal ones.
Oh, okay.
They vary.
All right, and the stick runs what? Basic. I mean, okay, Jake stick. What?
It all depends on. You can go anywhere from a reasonable $40 all the way up to $80 to $120.
Seriously?
Yep, they all do. They're all somewhat different.
Do you have to buy your own helmet? Or does the school provide? What does the school provide other than the uniform?
Provides uniform.
The uniform and the helmet?
Yeah, that's part of the uniform.
And so you're responsible for everything else, your stick, your padding, and stuff like that?
Your gloves, yep.
Okay. So we've come to the end of 3. Sailors up 10-2. We're going to take a quick 1-minute break, boss.
Yep,
Are we good?
You got it.
Okay. Want to welcome everyone back. Hope you had a quick break here. It is 10-2, 4 goals. If we score 4 more goals and we hold them out, we've got a running clock, Eric Carlson tells us. So Eric's ready to go home. It's getting there. Sun's going to set at 9:03 tonight, and it's 8:40. I probably won't see the sun setting, but I'll take my usual right around the lake.
Yeah, nice like bicycle ride.
Southwestern sun.
Yep.
Oh, beautiful sunset by
Kim
and
Kim.
Cotis.
Look at that Kimmin.
Oh,
attaboy,
man.
Kimmin.
You
See,
can't
Kimmin,
do
that's
much
why
better
we
than
call
that.
you the best in the biz. Look at that sunset.
That is fantastic.
God, it looks gorgeous.
Yep, beautiful, beautiful shot.
Yeah, might hit the beach tomorrow if it's sunny. Who knows? Just get that
Awesome.
Yep,
that is fantastic. And that's
yep.
what we have here in
Great
West
job,
Michigan.
buddy.
That is fantastic.
So we're getting ready to start the 4th and final quarter. Is there overtime, Eric, on a tie?
Yes, it would be up overtime, first man that scores.
Okay.
Koziak is serving a penalty at the end of the third for 30 seconds for a hold call.
Gotcha. So the Marooners are going to set up some type of an offense up one man here. Is this what you had thought the score would be as you predicted earlier, or did you think?
No, I honestly thought we'd have this
in the bag, running
in the bag by now, yeah. But
okay,
this is a different Holland Christian team than we saw at the beginning of the season, and it might be the impact that we're down a few players that were here at the beginning of the season.
Are they impact players that are down, Eric, or offensively?
They contribute.
Are they more offense, more defense, or a combination?
More offense, because you're missing with Brady being out. That's huge. He scores a lot of goals for us.
Okay.
And then same with Jack Reelman. And,
I gotcha. All righty.
So a little shout out here to Johnny Hall. Our Johnny cam down on the field. You guys are watching it right now. This is Johnny's last broadcast with us. This is it, unless he comes back to visit.
Song?
This is his swan song here.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
Johnny, thank you for all the time that you've given us over the course of this awesome opportunity, Sailor Nation Sports Network. You've been a tremendous asset with everything that you've done as far as camera work and setup and packing up and all that kind of stuff. Johnny will be going off to Wheaton for college, so he'll be away and probably won't make it back for very many, but whenever you do, Johnny, and we happen to have an open spot for you to come in and help with the broadcast, you are more than welcome to join
Well,
us.
Johnny's going to be majoring in music, and he got accepted into
Wheaton.
Wheaton. Very prestigious,
Correct.
college as well. Congratulations. In fact, I learned something when I was announcing a track meet, that his mother, Heather, he said, "Hi, I'm Heather, Johnny, the Johnny Cam's mom." She introduced herself, and I know Heather, but I didn't know it was. Yeah, it's a long story short. It's
so
great guy.
we wish Johnny all the best.
Absolutely.
And we thank
We're gonna
Johnny's
miss
family
him.
for sharing them with us.
Yeah.
I know that the Sailor Nation Sports Network stuff takes a lot of time. We all know that as well, and certainly students that have homework and all other work and other extracurricular activities, to be able to willingly choose to be here with us is pretty special. And Johnny, you've done a fantastic job, and we wish you nothing but the best.
Shot on goal. There's one.
JJ Booz.
JJ Booz off the ground, skips it into that bottom left-hand side, putting the Sailors up 11-2, 9:25 counting down here.
Took a nice look at that on the Lake Michigan Insurance Instant Replay. Again, we want to thank everybody for joining us here from the John Vandervelde and Nexus Realty booth, broadcast booth here at Sailor Stadium up here in the press box. Always want to thank our Trophy House apparel sponsor, official apparel sponsor of Sailor Nation Sports Network, and Classic Stamp and Sign for the beautiful banner that's hanging up here at Sailor Stadium right now.
Brad Peters, the owner, great guy to work for, and Chad Lee is our representative for Sailor Nation Sports. We're going to be doing a broadcast sometime this summer, probably toward the end of summer, as we get ready to kick in the fall sports and give Chad and them a little love. We might even I'll talk to Brad Peters too, see if we can get him over there as well for everything that they've done for us. We are more than grateful. 9 minutes coming down here, 11-2, Sailors up.
Should be Shore's ball.
So the closest guy to it, the closest team to the ball going out of bounds gets the ball.
On the shot, yep.
On the shot, gotcha.
Yep.
Okay.
It's a pretty interesting way of doing it.
Yeah, it's like first come, first serve. Eric, does the lacrosse team do some fundraisers as well for some stuff?
Oh, yeah.
That Jason? Yeah.
We all know that the school's budgets are tight.
Are tight, yeah.
Did he get it? Did not get a touch. Get a touch.
Shot, nice pass. Oh, nicely defended there by the Maroons, but that was a nice play.
Yeah, Lane had fed Luke quite well, but Luke, right, when you tell him to shoot for the feet, you don't mean it literally, because that's where he hit it and went straight up.
Gotcha. I see some offense here today.
Johnny there over on the
shot.
East side of the
there's
field.
A goal. Well, there's a shot. Bottom left-hand corner of the net there.
Yeah, Colin DeCraft with the score, and assisted by Isaac Bagek.
Bagich.
Bagich?
Yes.
Bagich.
All right, sorry for the...
No, that's
Bagich.
good.
Yes.
Makes the score 11-3 now.
Oh, was it 13?
Oh, Samuel
14.
nicely. Samuel
nicely got the assist.
And you didn't even have to try to struggle with that. You didn't even need to, and you did anyway.
Well, wasn't that nice of the hockey people to do nicely like that? They're so nice. Thus, nicely. Oh, wait, glad to do it, he said. Okay.
8:02 left here, final quarter of the game. 11-3, the Sailors are up. I should probably change that score. I've been missing.
So, Joe, does Sailor Nation Sports have anything for the remainder of the week?
Not for this week. Next week will be our next one.
Week, okay. I just have one more commitment here, and that's this Friday. I am doing girls lacrosse at 5:30.
Nice.
Is that for districts? Are the girls starting districts as well?
I don't know.
I wasn't privy to that. I'll call Sandy or Todd and find out.
Nice shot by the Holland Christian.
That was Colin again.
Yeah. So the Sailors have given up back-to-back goals here in the last minute and a half, making the score 11-4, 7:20 counting down here at Sailor Stadium. Is this the last regular season game for the boys now?
This is the last regular season game for Mona Shores Lacrosse. We'll be home Wednesday against Grand Haven, and the winner from that game will move to play Rockford on Friday.
Oh. I may just show up and just sit next to Paul Tiefenthal and just kind of get the vibes and how he does things here. You know,
I absolutely would if I were you.
You know, I might videotape him and just see like that and see how it goes. You know, I mean, he is the CEO.
Wow, we going to be up here with? They're not
going to be my best friends. I guess if I got any. No, I'm just going to stay home then. Nobody wants to be around me. Fine, I'm just not going to be here then. Forget you guys. I don't need you hockey guys. And I'm not going up to Marquette now either. Nah.
You could attend a Holton Senior Awards night.
I could do that.
Wednesday night.
I could do that. I could be a caddy. I'll ride around with you then. I don't golf with my fake. I'll ride around with you and I can chat. Absolutely. When's a golf outing?
The 25th, Nick. You can caddy for my team.
Okay. I'll
Mr. Newmordor, the athletic director for middle school, is going to be on the team.
Where's it at? Oak Ridge? Okay.
1 o'clock, I think, is tee off.
11-4. Your Sailors are up. 6:32 left here in the fourth quarter against Holland Christian Maroons.
Yeah.
Finishing up their final regular season of the game.
Is that the hockey golf outing?
The slap shot is, yes, the hockey.
Oh, is it?
Golf outing, yep. It's a good time for a good cause. A lot of big celebrities show up.
Just a thought. I'll let you think about it. We're down to 5:58 here.
Sailors looking to close this door with a little defense here down in the Sailor zone.
Well, something's gotten into the Maroons all of a sudden because they've spent a lot of time down at the putting the Sailors on defense right here.
Yeah, I agree. It's
shot on goal. It's going
to
go wide left. Geez, I hope I can get my na.
You might have missed your chance.
I might have.
You might have missed your chance.
Well, you know what? It is what it is. There's always next year. .5:10 counting down here. OK Blue, the Holland Christian Maroons against OK Green, the Mona Shore Sailors.
Really has been a beautiful night for us.
Oh yeah. Okay, now what's the flag for here? I mean, nobody's touching anybody.
It looks like a slash.
Who slashed?
I don't think anybody did.
Okay, it's going to be delayed.
We'll find out here soon.
So the penalty doesn't go into effect until there's a turnover, right, Eric?
And if they score, then it'll probably wave off unless it's some type of...
Correct.
Yeah, they won't blow it dead until Shores touches.
All right.
Or
there goes offsides or onside or whatever.
Yep, 4 with the slash.
4 with the slash.
Hayden Black.
Hayden Black, my boy, the fullback, the linebacker for me in football there. Hayden Black.
The lights are on here at Sailor Stadium.
As 1 minute for slashing.
Monday Night Lights.
Yeah. Dandy Don Meredith, Howard Cosell. Remember those days? Monday Night Football. Wow, when it first started. Shot, nice save.
Shot by Parker.
Nice save by Parker. Parker whips that bad boy down there.
All the way
Nice
down
catch.
connects with Koziak.
Nice catch. Shot on goal. Boom. Nice save by the Maroons. Wow, that was nice. Koziak should have gone around the other side. Don't backhand that bad boy on. There wasn't right there. Maroons bringing it down here. A little bit of action here now, spreading out the field. Kind of like when it turns into a racetrack. Shot on goal wide to the right there. Down to 3:45 here. Sailors up 11-4. Sailor Stadium is a place. OK Blue at OK Green.
So we will be broadcasting one more thing from the field here, and that will be on June 1st, which is
the graduation, correct?
Yeah, that'll be the last broadcast that we do from Sailor Stadium for 2021.
Yeah. Shot, bounce goes up and over the goal.
As we mentioned before, we'll have one more season on the regular grass field here. And a year from this summer, we'll see turf.
That'll be kind of fun to watch it, huh? Getting installed and everything.
Absolutely. Time lapse. Cover a time lapse on it. That would be fun. I'm sure somebody will do that.
Have you gotten any feedback from Conrad getting the pipes and the chill factor?
You know,
here
I
so
think
we
he
can
was,
get the ice
he
here
was,
for him?
you know, he was.
So we could hold some outsourced stuff. We're working with hockey. We're trying to be proactive to help hockey out. I mean, how cool would that be?
He's looking for a sponsor.
We're looking for.
He's looking for a Greek sponsor, somebody that's got a lot of money.
A lot of money.
Semi-retired.
No, my uncle Aristotle Onassis would be.
Outdoor hockey game?
Outdoor hockey here at Mona Shores. We're trying to get that.
That's going to take a big billfold.
Well, yeah, but are we not worth it? Let's ask ourselves, is not Mona Shores hockey worth it? I personally think they are, personally speaking.
Well, maybe you should be the one writing the checks then.
Well, I could try to scratch a check. Yeah, no.
It would be interesting to see
what it would cost.
Yeah.
Yeah. You think the Lumberjacks, do you think we'd have to buy a Zamboni, or could we just borrow the Lumberjacks for a game? Oh, it comes with a Zamboni?
It's in the, it's part of the package.
It's a package deal.
That's kind of
what
like
do I get for my $500? We'll throw in a Zamboni for you.
Kind of like a carrying case, you know?
Yeah, there you go.
For the equipment that they're throwing. So 2:36 left here, fourth quarter, 11-4. Sailors are up. Sailors called a timeout. Each team has one timeout left.
Is there a heating and cooling company in Muskegon, in Norton Shores, and a plumbing company they would donate? I'm just asking. Is somebody out in Sailor Nation Sports might know that?
Why wouldn't it be something, though, if you could do that?
Years ago, Coach Siginga was, when the Coach Reese Pufford was trying to fundraise for the off-the-roof game, and they tried.
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm. But
all right, getting ready to go back into play. 2.5 minutes, a little over 2.5 minutes left. And I'll tell you, this is our inaugural use of the new equipment.
Is that it right
for
there?
sports? Yep, that is the one receiver that thanks again to the Sailor Classic for footing the bill for this. It was an incredible improvement to our wireless video. It's been impeccable all night. There has not been a single problem with it at all.
If somebody, as we're coming to the tail end of our athletic broadcasts, if anybody out there has got any comments, questions, or concerns on how we can make a better product, please let us know, Joe.
Yes, that is
by hard for the goal. Fed from Landon Taylor.
So we'll take a look on the Lake Michigan Insurance Instant Replay. See that goal from both the Johnny Cam and the Kim and Cam up top.
Dude, the Kim and Cam. The Johnny Cam.
Great
the press box cam. We've got cams everywhere, don't we? We've got eyes all over us. Sailor Nation Sports is everywhere.
Sounds like sponsorship opportunities.
It does.
There is.
Really
Yeah,
does.
lots of sponsorship. But honestly, though, if what can we do to improve our broadcast? Let us know.
Always looking for that.
Yeah, always looking to improve. And, Davros talks too much, let me know.
I just got a message.
Davros talks too much. But no, we hope you enjoyed it. We certainly have enjoyed coming into your homes. And you're ready, however and wherever you're listening to us, thank you so much. As always, we look forward to getting better. We're going to have our own show, probably starting once a month if we can, from Tony's Pizza.
Greek Tony's, yeah.
Yep, Greek Tony's. We're going to do that. We're going to do some remotes. One for sure from Trophy House. Going to have Chad Lee as Trophy House official sports apparel coordinators of Sailor Nation Sports. And it's been fun, and we want to make it better. We want to do more. So let us know if you want us to do a remote from your place. Hey, we'd be honored to do so.
So for the Tonys, will there be Euros available for staff?
There's going to be a discount. Yeah, we're not sure if we're doing pizza. Personally, I think gyros would be the best. Maybe a little baklava on the side, and yeah. Is that something like you'd like to join us for then, Eric?
Absolutely. If there's free euros,
food,
not
yeah,
discounted
right.
euros, free euros.
No, free. Yeah, right. Free always talks and tastes better. 1 minute left in this ball game. Sailors are up 12-4. We're in the fourth quarter here. Sailors comfortably up. So Sailors like they're going to get away with the victory as they get ready for. Is it districts, Eric?
Yeah, districts will start on Wednesday. Yep.
Districts on Wednesday. And who are the Sailors playing? Has it already been predetermined?
Grand Haven.
Grand Haven here. All right. Did we play Grand Haven during the course of the regular season?
Yes, we did.
And how did we do?
Overtime win.
Overtime win.
So it should be a good
close.
game.
Should be a great game.
Oh, there's a
great
shot and
setup
goal.
and
Nice assist.
Bio Hart's another goal. And from Landon Taylor.
Taylor to Biohart seems to be the nice combination
a
here
few
in
times
this.
tonight.
Yeah, nice combo package here.
And they've connected almost the exact same way a couple times, haven't
right, exactly.
So 13-4, 25 seconds left. Might get that running clock.
You know, with your car, I bet we could talk Brad Peters to throw some sweet Sailor Nation Sports graphics on the car and make the car.
Use some magnets.
Just go to number 18, Landon Taylor.
And just
do that.
Bust them out for when we do stuff.
Sure. Official Sailor Nation Sports Network vehicles.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The official vehicle of Sailor Nation Sports. And then Brad Peters can have, we'll put some on the very back, classic stamp and sign for him.
Yeah, there you go. Do a whole vehicle wrap? Yeah.
Ooh, would that be sweet? We're down to 5 seconds remaining. Here, looks like Sailor's going to come away with the victory as the clock has expired here in this contest. The Sailors have defeated OK Blue Conference representative Holland Christian by the score of 13-4. So it was a good season for the Sailors, Eric, the young team that they are.
Yeah, overall, I think the overall regular season, they were 11-5, and a few of those losses were in overtime, so they were very competitive. Just the inexperience didn't help them out in those games, and I think next year will be a big season. I think we'll be moving up a tier because we were so competitive.
So out of the senior, who do we're losing. Chancellor leaves. Eigenberg. Nugent.
Bryce.
Yeah, Bryce is, yeah. Gotra, no, but he's from
Gunner.
Western Michigan. Yep, and Gunner. Oh, my boy Gunner leaving.
Gunner.
God, the Gunner. Who's going to replace the Gunner?
Well, it's been a fantastic night of broadcasting lacrosse. This
Has
girls
been a
girls and boys.
Yeah, and a fantastic season for us, athletically speaking.
Yes, it has. The sports here at Mona Shores have been overwhelmingly successful. And I would like to think it had a lot to do with Sailor Nation Sports Network, but really I think it was the work and all the effort that's been put in by the coaches, the staff, and the players. So congratulations to all of the athletics, and especially the girls and boys lacrosse as we celebrate and broadcast them tonight. So,
and congratulations to Athletic Director Tom Conrad for navigating through really unprecedented times dealing with the COVID. During school, during the season, fans coming in, not selling tickets, players having to submit names, all kinds of different stuff.
Johnny with a great shot of Kimmin in the crow's nest, the eye in the sky right now.
Hey, Kimmin, you got a sunset shot for us at all, or are you shut down?
Might be gone by now.
It may be gone.
We'll
Let's
see.
see. Just a little glow over the lake.
Pretty beautiful.
The sun just set at 9:04.
The sun just set. So, Kimmin, great job. Look at that. I can't think of a better way to end it. I want to thank everybody for allowing us into your homes, into your lives. It's just been a wonderful athletic broadcast. And, Joe, we've got a couple more things left, don't we?
Yep, we do. And it's going to be our next broadcast is going to be the honors convocation. Honors convocation and then graduation.
Well, my friend, I'm going to let you shut us down as Kimmin takes us through the sunset. And we're going to say goodnight to everybody till fall.
Good night, everybody. We'll see you at Honors Convocation next week, but our sports season is done.
This is Sailor Nation Sports Network. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next time.